along to DR Sports. We are here for the evening kickoff. It's a big game today. It's Everton taking on Chelsea. First of all, big up the guys who did the Saturday football show. Brilliant show today. Apart from Spurs coming back from that 1-0, being 1-0 down and winning 4-1, that ruined things. But it was great watching the guys. Fuad's expression when Tottenham went 1-0 down, it was golden. It was golden. But it's a lovely weekend. I'm enjoying it. Of course, Arsenal won last night. And when that happens on a Friday night, you can just rock back, chill, put your feet up, everything's good. But for these two guys in the studio, it's a nervy time because it's their opening game of the season. What a big up for Mike back here for Everton. Big yourself up, bro. Good
Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah,
nervous. Since last season, man.
Well, I didn't think I was coming back. I
Oh, yeah,
I said bye to the boys. I walked in, I was like, look, lads, I'm not going to see you next season.
Well, we were thinking of starting the championship show, but...
I'll host that. I'll be in that seat. Yeah,
but
big
you
game,
survived.
big game.
You survived, and you survived as well.
What do you mean?
Well, you nearly went out of business, remember?
When? Oh, yeah.
We've forgotten all that.
I keep saying, where's the cup? Expressions of Robbie on the side of the street collecting coins for us, and now they're about to start complaining about money being spent. I know what's coming.
Big up Matisse in the building, man. You know what I mean? They've gone from broke to going mad with money. You know what I mean? They're throwing it around now. We'll get to that. But first of all, let's take a look at the two teams' game starting in about 10 minutes' time. This is the Everton team. It's Pickford in goal. And then it looks like a back three. Or it could be a back five, back three, back five.
Yeah, you'll see the two fullbacks push on, so it'll be three today.
Okay, Tchaikovsky, Yerry Mina and Godfrey. Tchaikovsky, of course, making his debut, and it's signed from Burnley. Patterson and Mikolenko, Gray, Damari Gray, Decore, Iwobi, and a debut as well for Dwight McNeil. That's a pretty good signing, I think, from Burnley. And up front, Gordon.
Yeah, it'll be fluid. It'll be Gordon, McNeil, and Gray, and they'll all interchange. We'll be playing a false nine, similar to Chelsea. It'll be the same setup today.
Of course, no Calvert-Lewin. He's out at the moment. The substitutes: Holgate, Keane, Allen, Begovic, Dele Alli, who some people were saying was going to start as a striker. Gabamin, Vinagre, the new signing as well. Warrington. And Mills. That Mills, he's the son of Danny Mills, isn't he?
Yeah,
Danny
he's
Mills'
good.
son.
He's good as well. He's a young lad, a good player.
Okay.
Be interesting if he gets some minutes this season.
Okay. The Chelsea team is in goal, Mendy. They've also gone with a back three probably of Aspilicueta, who signed a brand new 2-year contract yesterday. Thiago Silva and brand new signing Koulibaly, who I saw out in the States and I thought he looked very good.
Yeah.
He's a quality player.
Yeah, quality.
James, Kante, Jorginho and Chilwell. I bet you're glad to see Chilwell back in the team. And then Mount, Havertz and a debut for Raheem Sterling in the Premier League, the big summer signing. On the bench, Kepa, Kovacic, Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, Broja, Ziyech, Gallagher, and brand new £62 million signing.
55, Robbie, 55.
£62 million signing, Cucurella.
55.
Huh?
55. It's the add-ons. It's like Pepe with the installments.
No, but they said with the add-ons, it goes up to 62 million.
It depends on what he does, whether he reaches certain things. Let's just say 55. Same thing.
Do you think that's too much?
If I'm to break down the deal, we was gonna pay 55 and nothing
break
else.
it down for me.
Let me break it down.
Please,
we were gonna pay 52 to 55 and sell them Levi Colwell, who we've spoken about a lot, for around about 20 million. We didn't want to do that, so we said we'll pay you a little bit extra and we'll loan you Levi Colwell instead. So we've kept Levi Colwell and spent a little bit more on Cucurella. And I think personally I'd prefer that because you know how much I rate Colwell. I want him to be a part of this team, but goes to Brighton, good coach, Potter, back three, same system, good progressive team, fine. Go and learn your trade, come back. So we have paid a little bit more for Cucurella, but in this way we get to keep
a little bit more.
A little bit.
It started off at the when they were talking about it was about 30 million.
That was Man City. That's not us.
It went up to 40 million. Even Man City.
It's not Man City. Yeah, Man City being silly, man.
Well, 1 second, we got a little audio lag. We're going to come back in 1 minute. I need to tackle you on this. I need to tackle you on this. We're back. Matisse, right? Where was I saying? Right. So
grilling my team.
I was grilling you, right?
Because
So let's just
save the bridge.
Well, the way you're spending money, you might need to get that out again.
Save the bridge, Robbie. Save the bridge, Robbie. Remember that? Remember that show? I remember I tuned in. I remember, and now suddenly this cup has no meaning.
Vibes now, you know what I mean? He was crying last year when he thought the club might get out of business.
It's not making any sense.
Listen
anyway,
to what I'm saying here now, right? So even Man City said £40 million is way overpriced. We're not paying that. What did Chelsea do? They go and pay 55 million plus add-ons. What's going on? It seems a bit desperate. For a position where you've already got a player there, isn't it?
See, Cucurella last season, even at Stamford Bridge, he played in the back three on the left side, and he was brilliant. I think he played back three against Arsenal. He played.
He's a
inside.
good player. He's a very good player.
So everybody forgets he can play in the back three, and he handles himself. He won really. I think aerial deals was like 55%, which is around about what it is for centre back. So he's covering two positions. Chilwell's just come from a massive injury. He won't be able to play every single game. We know we struggled coming back there. Massive injury. He's got the World Cup. So you've got Cucurella who can play there, and strength in depth. When Man City have strength in depth, everybody praises them. Man City, strength in depth. When we have strength in depth, people complain. And he replaces Emerson, Alonso, and Malang Sarr. One player replaces three. That's great. Great business, Robbie. It's great business.
Wow.
It's brilliant business. It's brilliant.
£62 million.
Yeah. For Brighton's player of the year.
He's not even played for Spain yet.
That's all right. That's none of my business. Spain.
I'll tell you what, right?
Spain are a bit iffy anyway.
The guys at Brighton. Hey, I remember I met one of their directors one time when last season when we played them. I met one of them, man. You know, hey, listen. You guys are G's.
Listen.
You go buy the guy one season.
Yeah.
He's not even a.
He's brilliant at Getafe as well.
62 million.
International tax. International tax.
That's Chelsea tax.
Nah, it's international tax.
That's
Not everybody
Chelsea
that plays
tax,
for their
man.
country is brilliant. That's all different over there. The selection decisions, I don't know. But for me, Cucurella, I'm excited. We know he's one of the most talented left backs in the league. We saw it last year. Brighton Player of the Year. Everybody would love to have him. If Man City would love to have him, then I know everybody else would love to have him. So
no, I'm cool with Zinchenko at Arsenal. Huh?
Yeah, better than Cucurella. Are you going to do this?
Listen, I think so.
All right. I mean, I don't know if is Zinchenko defensively as a left back, is he going to be as good as Cucurella? I don't think so.
I mean, I'm what he's.
But for the price you paid, brilliant signing.
Ukraine, 30 million quid. Had a good debut last night.
Yep.
Had an assist. I'm happy. 30 million. I'm just thinking if Cucurella costs 62 million, how much is Saliba worth? 6 billion.
Listen,
anyway, let me get
Saliba's great. But Saliba's great too. But I saw your bench. I don't think you should be too comfortable.
Let me get this off at Arsenal anyway. No, but listen, the two teams are in the tunnel. Looking forward to it. Actually, let's go back to you quickly. Azpilicueta signing a new deal.
I think.
You happy with that?
I think 2 years.
Very experienced guy.
2 years takes him to 2024. I thought initially it was a 2-year extension on what he already had, which would have taken him 2025, which would have been literally way too much. But he's one of those guys, kind of like James Milner for Liverpool. You kind of love to have him around the place, in the background, helping out, the new players come in, settle in. But I don't want him to see too many minutes because he is getting torn up. Against Arsenal, we saw it. Last season at times we saw it. Right wing back, I don't want to see him anywhere near that position because it makes us too defensive. Even right side centre back, I don't want to see him too often. He needs to be Terry under Conte background character. So I'm not ecstatic from a playing standpoint, but I understand that we can't allow Barcelona to have Alonso and Aspi and do what they did to us in the window. So I love Aspi, he's a legend.
Take all your players.
Yeah, I love Aspi.
You're lucky they weren't in for Cucurella. And the thing is, they bought all these players that can't even sign in.
Exactly.
None of them can even play.
But yeah.
Let's talk about, the players are out on the pitch. Loads of blue flags waving there.
Yep.
It's a great atmosphere there at Goodison, as it always is. Can't be an easy game for Chelsea to come to for their first game. And you guys have been a bit of a bogey team for Chelsea, haven't you? You beat them last year at Goodison, didn't you?
Well, in the last 10, we've beaten them 7 times, 1 draw. Chelsea have got 2 wins in that.
Wow.
So Everton at home against Chelsea, they'll feel very confident. The fans will be there. They'll be going mad. The atmosphere will be electric. They're outside the ground calling the coaching again, similar to what was happening at the end of last season. Look, as an Everton fan, we know we're not in the position we should be. We're £600 million deep into a project under former shareholder of Arsenal, Farhad Moshiri, doesn't really know what he's doing. And then as a result,
Listen, notice how they call out the Arsenal name now. Before it was Farhad Mashiri. Now it's the former
Arsenal. We've got to get that. We've got to get him.
That's why we got rid of him.
Exactly.
Usmanov was there as well, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is why they were never given the power at Arsenal. This is why they were never given the power. They've come to Everton, they've made a right mess, and this is the position we are in. No striker. We're going into today.
No Richarlison.
No Richarlison.
Now that's going to be a big miss for you, isn't it?
It is. Richarlison's one of these players that the work rate is there, ambitious, just like the lads were saying earlier about him being a dog, being aggressive, being someone that would get in the opposition's faces. He was also a player that would sulk, also lose his head, a player that sometimes would not do the defensive work that you needed. He stepped up at the end of last season when we needed him to step up and kept us in the league, to be fair to him. But you've got to hope that the rest of the players step up there. There's a lot of money still in that Everton team in terms of how much we've spent on these players. Iwobi's in there. The fullbacks were expensive. Patterson 30 million or 20 million. Mikalenko 25 million. The centre half, Tarkowski was a good signing coming in on decent wages. Decore 30 million. There's players there that cost Everton a lot of money and need to at some point prove that price tag.
Yeah.
Tarkowski's, he walked into this Everton team. That he is a good signing and could have made it anywhere. So, I don't know what to expect from today. I'm nervous, but I know the crowd there.
Yeah.
I don't think the Chelsea players will enjoy today. Let's just say that.
I have to say, I like that Chelsea kit. It looks all right. Take that free off of it.
Yeah.
Right. Actually looks a decent kit.
I was going to wear mine today. It's in the post. I don't know what's going on, Royal Mail, but step up your game.
That's decent, that is. That's decent.
It's nice.
WC Passion says North London title chargy. Well, I'll settle down, mate. Settle.
I hope that everybody really hypes these teams up. Because then all you can do is fool.
The first game of the season, don't get carried away. The champions lost their first game of the season last year. Man City, they lost their first game.
Everton was second after 7 games last season, and we almost got relegated.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Although it is always important to get off to a good start, players taking the knee. They said they were going to do it for the really important games. There's Koulibaly there. Interested to see how he gets on in the Premier League. He's an absolutely top quality defender. As a matter of fact, 2 good defenders today in him and also Tarkowski on the other side. When the game's underway, here we go. Chelsea visiting Goodison Park. Not the sort of place you want to go really for the first game of the season with those fans right on top of you, But listen, this is a good Chelsea side. Right. Already the ball won back there by Everton.
And this is what you're going to see. This is what you're going to see from Everton. You're going to see every time Chelsea get the ball in the final thirds, left or right, you're going to see Everton pounce and press and attack from either side, and they'll play.
It's going to be high tempo. Listen, we saw the game. I don't know if you guys saw the game this morning with Fulham and Liverpool. Fulham just pressed and worked their socks off and nearly got a result.
Yeah. But they had that anchor point up front as well, didn't they? If they struggled, the ball would go into Mitrovic, and he did a stunning job at holding it up, causing Van Dijk problems. This is the thing that Everton need. This is what needs to be addressed in this
Look
summer.
at this already. Everton taking a free kick from that. That was an awful ball, but look where they were taking that free kick from. So it looks like they will be prepared to go long in this game.
For me, today's just about the points.
He won't be on the ball.
First game of the season.
That's a good ball.
Still kind of not fully finished in the transfer market in terms of who's coming in, who's leaving. Just get 3 points and get out. That's what this is about.
Aubameyang?
I don't think it will happen personally.
You'd be happy with that?
I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one, Robbie. I'm not going to lie. It's a
weird one. You don't want to admit it while I'm here.
It's become a FIFA career mode kind of move. Like,
Your whole signing's a FIFA career mode.
He just went to Barcelona, in January. So I don't think he'd even leave Barca. I don't know why that's even come out. I know the Tuchel link.
They've got to get money off the wage bill, haven't they? Look, they can't even register the players they bought. So it could happen.
He's a great finisher.
For one season,
he'll
score you goals.
Yeah, I'd prefer him over Ronaldo. I remember when we were speaking about Ronaldo. Calm.
They're appealing for handball, is it?
Calma. I remember when we was discussing Ronaldo. I definitely would take him over Ronaldo, but still a strange one to me. But the forward we getting is the difference between us fighting for top 4 and finishing in top 4 comfortably. So we do need someone.
I didn't get your predictions, by the way, Mike.
I would take a 1-1 from this all day, every day.
You take a 1-1, but what's your prediction?
I'm going 1-1.
1-1. Matisse?
I said 2-0 before. I think now I'm feeling 1-0, but I'll stick to my 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Where's your shoes, man?
I'm doing Fuizzi. Remember when Fuizzi comes in here, he likes to get in touch with the grass. As a Liverpool fan, he's very cocky. And then I saw they drew 2-2 today, so I thought, let me honour him and take off my shoes.
So you think that that's going to bring you luck? No.
I'm
shoes.
hoping this is the Fuizzi luck.
Right.
It's the Fuizzi luck. Yeah, you got to really feel the turf.
In there.
Yeah, you got to really feel the turf. Start the season, know what you're working with.
It don't smell cheesy, you know what I mean? That's all right. You know what I mean? Right.
Listen, that's
that Leah
that's for Fuizzi. That's for Fuizzi, man. That's for Fuizzi.
By the way, Anthony says 1-1. SSRMY says 1-1. User99 says 0-0. Robbie Will says, I'm going for 0-0. Jeez.
Wow.
Hashman says, I'd say 2-1 to Chelsea or a 2-2 draw.
What do you think the score will be, Rob? What do you think the score will be?
It's always a tough place for Chelsea to go to. I think you're missing too much, though.
Yeah.
2-1 Chelsea, I think.
I just expect our defence to keep a clean sheet. I'd be very disappointed if they conceded. When you look at...
Could be interesting to see how Raheem Sterling gets on in the game as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
come
giving the
on,
ball
James,
away
man.
there. It's Gordon there.
James.
Chance here for Everton here. But good defending by Chilwell.
So glad Chilwell's back, and I'm so glad if Chilwell's not there, it's Cucurella. You don't know.
Did you need Cucurella?
Yeah, we did. We did,
mean,
trust me. Like,
Could have spent £62 million.
62 million
now,
pound
I
backup.
admit it's overpriced, but left
62
side
million pound
last
backup?
season.
62 million pound backup or,
No, he's not a backup
or
because
50 million backup.
he'll play at left side centre back in the back three. So he'll start.
So
he'll start a lot of
will
games.
drop out.
No, Aspie's on the right.
Oh,
But Aspie won't be a starter anyway, consistent. He's only starting today because it's his first game and he's obviously trained all pre-season. But we needed Tuchel wanted a left side centre back. He didn't want to play Koulibaly on the left all the time, which he's playing today. But when Silva's not here, Koulibaly will go into the middle and then that left side is open. So Cucurella, look at him more like a Rudiger replacement, I guess, in a way.
A Rudiger replacement.
In a way, like when Koulibaly.
You're really reaching, aren't you?
No, I'm not, because like Silva's 38, Robbie. He can't play every game. So when Silva's not there, Koulibaly goes into the middle.
Cucurella's about 5'2".
He is, but he contests. It's like Martinez at Man United. You can't rule these guys out just because they're short. Like they do battle, they do jump. Their leap is good. Same with Koundé. You were going to sign Martinez, you would probably say the same thing.
No, we would sign Martinez as a left back.
You would not play him centre back.
I don't think we would have. No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think he would have been. He would have been a cover.
If it's a back four, I get the concerns.
He would have been. He would have been a cover at centre.
Yeah,
half,
so I get
but
it for you guys because you guys play a back four. But in a three, there's always someone that's a bit shorter. Aspie's short. No one's ever really spoken about Aspie in there because Aspie's just learnt to deal with it. So I think as long as you're not a pushover, then in a back three, as long as you've got two other guys next to you that are really, really strong in there, I think you're fine.
All right, free kick anyway to Chelsea. We're going to try and whip the ball into the boxes. Koulibaly's up there. It was a foul on Raheem Sterling.
This is where we're weak. This is a sort
Oh,
of
that's a
stuff
good
that
delivery
worries
as
me,
well.
Oh.
And Pickford's held on to that. It was on target though from Chelsea. First shot on target by them. I think it was Silva on the end of it, wasn't it?
I think so. We need to be scoring these chances, man.
It's a great delivery.
Great opportunity, man.
It's too easy, that is.
That is actually a chance.
Who's got the header in? Is that Kai? I don't even
it
know.
might come off
who's
one
that
of their
come off.
guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that's come off.
It's Pickford.
It's just too easy.
What is that, Pickford? Straight out of play.
Pickford,
He's
he's
so
under pressure,
erratic,
man. He's under pressure. Dean Henderson's gone Nottingham Forest now and he backs himself, so.
Yeah.
He does back himself. He does
So we'll
back
see.
himself.
We'll see who's starting
And
the World Cup.
Ramsdale, you know that?
I
Pope.
I
Yeah,
couldn't-
Ramsdale, yeah. Pope as well. There's
I
a lot of
could
goals.
not
Pope, yeah.
believe
Yeah.
what he said.
Pope's now, where's Pope at?
Newcastle.
Newcastle,
Yeah. He's got a proper foundation.
step
to
in there.
Raheem Sterling running in there.
So,
Yeah, so Pope's got a great shot now. He's going to be playing at a high level.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He's under pressure, Pickford.
Yeah, he is under pressure, I agree. He has to get a lot of credit for some of the performances he made last season. Do you remember that double save he made against Chelsea?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
I mean,
No, his saves towards the end of the last season kept you in the league. I think.
exactly. You know,
Yeah,
he
so-
more so than
Yeah, he gets a lot of
Richarlison
stick.
did
I think he was excellent last season. Tomsey says, this is for Matisse. Would you have rather bought Richarlison or Cucurella?
Cucurella, because in the position he plays, I rate him higher. I think Richarlison's a very good player, but everybody knows I wanted Jesus. So I don't think Richarlison's as good as a Jesus. And yeah, for me, like, I think Richarlison's cool, but I just don't know at the top level if he's good enough. I think Richarlison's like a nice squad player, but I'm looking for starters. Jesus for me would have started at Chelsea, whereas Richarlison, I don't think he's as good. So not for 60 mil. Cucurella, I'm taking over Richarlison for 60 mil.
He's giving the ball away and they're giving it away again. This game's been played with a good tempo already. Ash says in the battle of ex-legendary players turned managers, Vieira is winning hands down. Lampard and Gerrard are too overrated. What do you guys think?
I don't think they're overrated because are they rated?
Gerrard losing today again. Lost Aston Villa losing away at Bournemouth.
The one thing I will say about the Gerrard-Lampard debate is at least Lampard's not working with a lot at Everton. Like, he's kind of expected to be at the wrong end of the table, whereas Gerrard's had a lot of money to spend. So hopefully...
You like it? You like Lampard?
I like Lampard, yeah. I like Lampard a lot, just because he's bought into the fan base. I still think tactically he's got to prove something. And I think that's bold. Whereas Gerrard's come in, he made that big statement with Rangers, won them the league in first time in whatever it was, 10 years. Big statements, fair play. He's gone to a Villa side that have invested heavy. I think they've got to get some form of return this season. Yeah. Because I think if like today, if Villa are not beating teams away like Bournemouth, it won't be long before people are saying, look, Gerrard's not cut out for this. And then he's moved to Liverpool, he's finished. So, yeah, at the minute, I think Frank gets a little bit of time. He's had a project at Chelsea that was...
Hey!
What is
Hey!
this?
What's going on?
What is this?
Kai, make the decision quickly, man.
He's got to get the shot off.
Oh, my God. Taking all day.
He's got to get the shot off there, Havertz. It looks like Godfrey's injured himself.
Taking all day long.
What's up with Godfrey?
I think he's done his foot, hasn't he?
Oh, my God.
What's Pickford doing there?
That was out.
It's gone out anyway.
It's corner, it's out anyway.
What?
But why did he kick it back into...
Oh, my Lord.
I'm not going to lie, Sterling was sleeping there. He needs to wake up a little bit. As soon as that ball goes to the kick, you should be getting yourself into position.
Why does Pickford bother?
Yeah.
Sterling's sleeping.
And then they all get injured, but
That's
the ball's
the
already been
there.
out.
Actually, it wasn't even Kai. Kai's waiting for Sterling to wake up a little bit and establish his position, and he's just kind of just...
It looks like Godfrey's in a lot of pain there, though, doesn't it? He looks in a lot of pain.
I mean, all my life, if we've lost a centre-back from a ball being out of touch...
Stretcher coming on. Yeah, you can see he's struggling. Yeah. But what was Pickford doing there? He just what was he doing? And then he kicks it straight to another... You see, this is the problem with Pickford, isn't it?
He's always got these
brain
farts.
He's got these moments, yeah.
He's got these brain farts in him.
Jeez. They can bring on Holgate, of course.
I mean, I mean, it's Everton, and that is Everton. That is just stupidity at its finest.
We didn't even capitalise fully. That's what annoys me. But I think it was out for a corner.
It was out anyway. Literally, man dives in for absolutely no reason.
Now he's on the stretcher. This is nuts.
The stretcher's there. They haven't actually put him on a stretcher yet. So Lampard looks a worried man. It could be a bad injury yet. Holgate is coming on. You can see him there stripping off to come on. Holgate is going to come on.
This is the thing with Everton.
Godfrey.
Last season against Tottenham, away. Was it away? Oh my goodness.
5-0.
Absolute calamity. Just pure individual errors. Michael Keane. Like, it was almost, you just put the problems on yourself. It wasn't even that Tottenham were incredible. You just actually put the problems on yourself.
Cucurella there.
That's my guy.
See, look, 62 million.
That's my guy. Yeah, but Sky also got an agenda right now as well. I'll speak to them later. Do you know what I mean?
About your add-ons.
Yeah, just stick it.
No, it was £10 million plus add-ons.
Huh? No, it's 55.
£10 million
55, 7 million add-ons.
62.
It's 7 million add-ons, man. You guys, you don't need to include the add-ons right now.
How much did you spend last summer?
Nothing. Lukaku 100 million, sold 100 million. Net spend.
No, don't give me that. Don't give me that.
What did you spend?
I just told you nothing. You guys are the top spenders actually in the last few years. Do you know that? Have you seen the graphic? You guys are the top spenders.
We have spent a lot of money.
We didn't spend any money. We bought what we sold. That's what a club like this does.
Oh wow!
You know, a club on the brink of administration and liquidation That's what they do. They sell to buy. That's what we did.
You see, Everton need a double-sized version of that right
And then what you do then?
Everton need one of them Sports Direct ones you get for free.
After then spending £100 million on him, you loan him back. Great. Amory Nell says, has there ever been a Premier League manager who's never played the game professionally? Ain't that Mourinho?
Mourinho, I think Mourinho played
He's second
Sunday
division,
League level.
He didn't play professionally, did he? Mourinho.
I
He
don't
was
know
a
if he,
goalkeeper, weren't he, Mourinho?
I don't know.
He
I
didn't
know
play
he played
professionally, did he?
I know he was Sunday League level. I don't know if he played professionally.
I don't think he
There's
played
definitely
professionally.
there must be a
Oh,
Premier.
sorry. Oh, not now, but he didn't play.
I don't know. Yeah, he was a banker. Yeah, sorry. Oh, there's definitely been managers that haven't played.
That's what you should have employed him as. Instead of, you could have saved you a lot of
banker.
money.
I was quick. I like that one.
By the way, for everybody who's asking, right, the next week, our wheel, where we had it throughout the Women's Euros, our wheel that we spun at halftime, that is making a reappearance next weekend, right? So they're priming up a brand new wheel with some new things on it, right? So that's making a reappearance next week. This is not looking great for Godfrey, by the way. I mean, he was really struggling. And look, they said he's taking on oxygen, they're saying now, at the moment. This is not good. This is not good at all.
Thing is, if he's done his ligaments, he's out for 6 months.
Bloody hell, man. Doesn't
It's
get
like
any-
Or because he makes a terrible pass and Pickford as a brain fart, as you said.
Tony Stark said
didn't
not
even gain
just
anything out of it, still
Liverpool
a corner.
CBs, you have to watch out for him as well. Not sure what he's talking about there. But, yeah, it's a big blow. It's a big blow.
The thing is, the worrying thing is, he's the pace. For Mina and Tarkowski, he's the pace. He's the one that mops up as a sweeper and that. So you're now taking that out of the team. And
Holgate not quick or?
He's quicker, but I would not say he's quick.
It's been down for a long time. This is not good. AVFC agent Gerrard says Villa will be in a relegation battle this year.
And then
We've
Gerrard.
got players,
I
they've got
wouldn't go
great
that far.
players.
I wouldn't go that far. But I think there's a danger that they'll underachieve.
It's the first game of the season.
But it's too early to say that because
Either way, you win or you lose, don't get carried away,
Yeah.
right? Because the first game of the season, and as I said, the champions of this country, they lost their first game last season. So, you know what I mean? So we shouldn't...
there won't be in a relegation.
You don't
battle.
get, we won last night. I'm not getting carried away, right? It's great to win, great to be off to a good start. And if we lost last night, it's not the end of the world. You lose your first 3 games like we did last year, it seems like the end of the world, trust me. But I want to big up all Jamaicans out there as we're still in the break. It's Jamaica's 60th Independence today.
Day, yeah.
So big up all yard, man. Yeah, Zimmy. Including Mike.
Why not? Chip in.
Yeah, you're honorary yard man today.
Yeah, I'll take it, man.
Yeah, honorary Jamaican. Right?
Some of the best cuisine I've ever eaten. No
You like
lie,
it? You
yeah,
like
love
Jamaican
it,
food?
love it, yeah,
Yeah,
love it.
curry goat rice.
Yeah, that's me, that's
Are you
me.
in Birmingham anyway? Innit?
Yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah.
well, you done that Birmingham. They got some brilliant
Love it.
food shops there, man.
Love it.
Handsworth and them
Ackee and
places. there.
saltfish. I'm telling you.
Ackee and saltfish. Yeah. We talk about food while we're in this break.
Oh, don't do that, man.
I'll stop her for a patty on the way home.
AVFC agent Gerrard says 33 home Bournemouth meetings with Villa. They've never won. Didn't
That's
know that.
insane. Really?
Alexander Nesic says Mitrovic is so underrated.
Yeah.
I like Mitrovic. A couple of seasons ago, I said that Arsenal should sign him as a backup because he brings something different and everyone was cussing me. I saw it again today. I like him. He's a very good player, Alexander Mitrovic. I think he's going to get goals this year.
Yeah. We were saying the Saturday football show. I think he needs to aim for like 12. 12 goals would be respectable for him.
Yeah, I think he'll get, because I think when he was
12 to 15.
the last time he was in the Premier League under Scott Parker, I remember they didn't play him all the time. weren't really playing to his strengths.
Yeah.
But I think that now that he's he's sort of the centre of their play.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a good season.
That's a leg back, that, isn't it?
Godfrey is coming off and he's got oxygen and everything. This does not look good, Mike. They're taking him straight to the ambulance by the looks of it as well. It's not good, Mike.
No, and it's a position that we strengthened obviously with Tarkowski, but he's arguably the next one along if you get what I mean. He was your second choice centre back. So that's concerning. Obviously, Everton wanted to offload centre backs this summer. Michael Keane or Mason Holgate, one of them were going to leave this summer.
It don't look like he's
It
going
doesn't
now.
look. It doesn't look like now.
It must be horrible for Godfrey, you know what I mean? Your first game of the season, and now it looks like you're going to be out for a while.
over stupidity as well.
yeah,
You know,
We got all the Jamaicans in the chat. Let's see this corner first. Corner, of course, to Chelsea.
and
What can they
this
do
would
from
be
this?
Everton.
It's
This
Koulibaly
would now.
making a menace of himself there. It's a decent delivery, but well dealt with there.
Come on.
Mason Holgate.
By Holgate, has just come on.
Come on, boys, man.
SS RMY says he thinks that Mitrovic will get 15 to 20 goals this season.
It's a lot of goals, man.
That might be
I
a
mean,
bit
I
of a
remember
stretch.
when, and I'm not, I don't want to say,
Defended again, it's another corner to Chelsea.
I don't want to say he's level of Pookie because he's not, but I remember when Pookie got off to a great start.
No, he's better than Pookie.
Yeah, and then he kind of just. All I'm saying is that there will be games where there'll be a lot of games where Fulham struggle and they don't even give him many
true.
chances.
He scored 45. Oh, there's a
He
chance
scored a
there for
lot in the
Chelsea.
Championship, yeah.
Good save by Pickford.
Hold on, hold on.
The follow-up.
Oh,
And well defended
come
again.
on. This is it. Take advantage of this moment now.
Do you know what I'd say with Mitrovic as well? Is it's that consistency. When he comes to the Premier League, he never seems to have that consistency. When we first seen him, the last time they've come up, if he can be consistent,
Take more shots.
he will.
Yeah.
He will be a very good
Ooh.
striker.
Come on.
Another corner.
Come on,
This is like
boys.
the fifth corner in a
Yes.
row here for Chelsea.
I want a
They're really
Koulibaly
turning
goal.
on the pressure. Big up to Anakin Skywalker with the Jamaican flags. MR 360. Big up as well.
Tell you what, there's some height in that Chelsea team.
Yeah, Koulibaly. Got a
Big
few
up Alison Wilson. Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
that's
that's a poor delivery.
come on.
Obviously for Everton, this is a game where, you know, we've got two new signings literally coming in over the next day or so in Ladrissa Gana, former Everton man from PSG, and we've got Amadou Onana from
Yeah.
is it Lille?
Yeah,
Big money
yeah.
move, 35 million.
35 million
So the
pounds.
midfield revamped.
6'3", strong, and then
Yeah.
you've got Garner, who we already know about. Yeah, he's a bit older, but he'll still do that job for Everton. So
This
need
is
the
I
forward
feel
now.
strong.
two sort of defensive midfielders, and you've got you've already got Decore there, and
Allen.
you've got Allen.
Yeah.
But I just don't think they'll play.
Where's the creativity going to come from?
Well, I think this is where Everton are going to try and revamp this front three or four in time, and they'll use the wing backs to push up the pitch. So we don't really play wingers; we play wing backs. They overlap.
It's Damari Gray coming
see what
forward
you're saying.
there. Delivers it to the box. Oh, that was nearly a chance.
What a chance! What a ball that was. That was a brilliant ball. Gray's probably one of
Home,
your best.
go
Gray's probably your
home.
best attacker, I'd say.
That's it. Fine.
I'd say Gray's your best attacker right now.
He's just got this ability to drop a shoulder quickly.
What
You know, a
is
little bit of skill.
Pickford
Pickford needs to
doing
get his
there,
head
kid?
back.
Pickford.
What is Pickford doing
What are you
there?
doing, boy?
Pickford's being
He's
Pickford,
taking
man.
money. Yeah,
His head
listen.
is gone.
We need to slam some shots towards Pickford's goal because he's looking
He's so
rattled.
erratic, isn't he?
He's looking rattled
See,
today.
that is literally the
It's actually
moment that
great
Calvert
defending
Lewin.
by Koulibaly, that was.
People think he's going to flop in this league.
Nah,
I heard some people saying that. I don't understand that. This
No,
guy
right.
is a top quality defender.
Do you remember?
He will not flop in this league.
No, I don't
Do
think
you
so.
remember in 2016 when Everton almost signed him
I do
for
not.
£50 million? That was Mashiri's going to be statement move.
Come on, guys.
come on,
Go
come on.
That's the, okay, cool.
That's Quetta coming
Just
forward
needs to
now.
be tighter here.
James, go on. Good.
Oh, it's a great
Ah,
ball.
nah.
Sterling.
Sterling.
Come
Sterling.
on.
Sterling. Yo.
What's that?
Ref, what are we doing?
What is going on here?
Ref, what are we doing? Make a decision.
You can't give a penalty for that. Yerry Mina.
Come
Yerry Mina there getting involved as he always does.
Listen, Jamaican Independence Day, Sterling, little goal. Come on. Listen. Come on,
Oh,
Sterling.
he was all over him though, wasn't he?
This, bro, what? Whoa! Hey!
What's going on there?
What is that?
Wait!
What is that? You already see that.
Yeah.
That is going to be all over the internet already.
Yeah, that screenshot.
That's-
That's long.
that's
The
welcome
whole
to
TL.
That's getting
Park.
You need to be
screenshotted.
careful out
I'm
here,
not
man.
repeating what happened.
It's still daytime
right?
TV.
Because I do
people.
not want to lose our show here
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
on
Day
DR.
TV,
But that is
right.
getting memed all over the internet.
Bruh, daytime
Getting
TV,
back
bro.
into it. Yeah.
What was that?
Oh wow. A little arm press and
Yeah,
everything.
Chelsea, they're trying to get the ball forward very quickly here.
I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say.
Matisse with that.
I used to joke about Sterling with the little run and all these things. Now he's on my team. I have to just.
He's got that wishful thinking face, Matisse. I can see it.
Wild. Wild. Huh?
I'll tell you what, right, Matisse, you better hope you win this game because
Yeah,
that is going to be.
That might be my thumbnail. It's wild. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail, guys.
Yeah. I'm just going to see the three of us, all channels with it, yeah.
Bruh.
It does depend on the result, though.
Oh my God, I could just see the thumbnail now.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Everton 2, Chelsea 0. Chelsea got bent over.
Nah.
What is it on?
Oh, I thought you said you were going to protect the show. What's going on?
Whoa.
Nothing wrong with saying that.
That's calm, that one.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
What's up with that blonde hair for Gordon, man? It don't suit him.
All of the English players are trying it. Foden,
blonde hair
Gordon, all these
Yeah,
guys
that
are
goes
trying
for
it.
the mad patch.
It's not working for any of them, but give it a
Right,
go.
what can they do from this? There's a
That
chance here.
is a centre
Yeremina,
half, that is
Tchaikovsky.
tank.
Good, Mendy.
Oh, Mendy got to it.
That's a misjudgment.
Mikalenko get back in the box. That's a
Yeah,
good
we
delivery.
can. Go on.
There's a chance. Oh!
Mendy!
Good save by
top
Mendy,
form.
tipping it over.
Go on, Mendy.
Oh!
Yes, I want that. I want them camera saves.
That was
Joe
dirty,
Hart-
man.
That was brilliantly back in there by
Ramsdale-esque.
Mikalenko.
Oh! Go on, Mendy.
I actually think Tchaikovsky should do better there.
Oh, Mendy, beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
going
probably
over.
going
I think
over
it was going
anyway.
over anyway. I
Looking
love
at
that. That just goes to show the
Probably
height
going
of the
over anyway.
goalkeeper. He didn't even need
What's
to
going
even-
on here?
He didn't even need
Just
to
give him a
touch
free
that.
kick.
It was going over anyway. Mendy is a giant.
But why? What?
He's a
Don't you think
giant.
that's a poor header?
Yeah,
When
it
you
should-
look back on it,
But
He got underneath it a bit, didn't he?
Player, yeah, he got.
Should have been headed that down.
heading that down.
Yeah.
As anyone, when you're attacking, you're meant to head your ball downwards.
Yeah.
Hey, Monty, 15698. I can't read that out, man. You're gonna
Yeah,
get
man,
me.
you man are
You get the show cancelled,
Man, I'm
bro.
moving mod. You man are moving
You
mod.
get the show cancelled, but it is funny what you just said.
We're going to scroll back and look at
Oh,
You see, that's too easy. That is far too easy. Go
been
on,
cut
out you go, out you go
by
then.
the way, Wobie Damari
get
Gray.
him. Go on,
He's
get
lost
him.
the ball though, but he's won it back.
Get
Well
him.
done.
Come on.
Play the ball here, what are you doing? Oh, no.
Yeah, there we go.
That?
Good. Come on.
This is better by Chelsea.
Put your foot on the ball. Let's go. This is what I worry about is Chelsea creativity-wise. Still not enough.
The whole unit moves up the park.
I like the base. If you add Fofana to that for 85 million, I know that will rattle Robbie.
Wow. Is that where we're at?
Right, we're getting to those figures with
Listen,
Fofana.
it'd probably be
Leicester need to chill.
185 million.
Leicester need to chill. We have a
That
70
Ted
million.
Bowley, you'd probably pay 185 million.
We have a 70 million bid on the
What,
table.
Sterling?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's gone.
Sterling, man.
That's gone.
It's poor.
But what is that? Yeah, that's calm.
Corner.
I worry about Chelsea from a creative standpoint, though. Still, there's no elite passer in that team.
Yeah, that's true, you know.
There isn't.
That's supposed to be Jorginho, isn't it? But
Yeah, but I wouldn't say. I'm talking Thiago, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva levels. We don't have that. Jorginho can do it every now and then, which is nice. But I need consistent chance creation. Elite level.
anyway, another corner. They're taking it short this time. Sterling.
Nice.
Oh,
Go
lovely
on,
bit of
Sterling.
skill by
Nice.
Sterling.
Oh, it's
But
nice
his
to have
delivery
somebody
could
who
have been
can
a
do
bit
that.
better. Well defended there by Holden.
It's nice to have somebody that can do a little bit of
A little jink.
a little jink, a little bit of dribbling. Listen, I haven't seen it since Hazard, and I'm not comparing him. Please don't even do that. I know what you like with the clip. Don't do that. But just going past the player. Wow, we didn't do that last season at all. So that's one thing Sterling brings to the team. But
I just hate these corners.
I love these corners, especially with James in step.
Right, another chance here.
Do it for the new. I don't think they even launched this kit. They just put it out.
Oh, this is
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was a poor
Oh
corner.
my
That was.
God. So what have we really accomplished by doing this? Sometimes I think football, you
Give the ball back to
overcomplicate it too much.
Mendy.
Put the ball in the box.
See, they saw
Calm.
Arsenal's.
Go home. That's it.
Just put it in the box.
They
Nice
saw
and calm.
Arsenal's
Now
inventive
chill
corner
yourself.
last night, and they thought, oh, let's try.
Yeah,
and
well, you guys have clearly worked on that. What we were trying to do there, I have no idea. You have Koulibaly in the box, Silva's there, Kai is decent.
Oh, Kante,
Hey,
brilliant.
that was a bit filthy. Hey,
Brilliant by Kante.
Go on, Kante.
He's still coming forwards.
Oy.
And that's great by him again, but they caught up with him in the end, a bit too many. It's Dwight McNeil
wasted
there.
it. We just wasted a corner for what
Oh,
reason?
lovely there by Decore as well.
Play the ball. Nice. Yes, that's
Straight
it.
in. It's Kelechi's guy.
Oh, this is good by Everton.
Iwobi
Good
is
counter attack.
Yeah,
Mikalenko.
Where's it?
Delivery into the
Go on.
box. Oh, that is where you could have done with a Calvert-Lewin, isn't it?
But that's what I was saying. You see, on that pivot, lose the ball on the right-hand side, and we end up attacking on the left-hand
Yeah, I
side.
think when that was kicked in, I saw him looking like he's looking at maybe the sun.
I think it took a deflection off
Yeah.
Aspilicueta. Because it took a big, like...
Luke.
It's abundantly obvious here that Everton need a striker. Like it's.
When's Calvert-Lewin back? Oh, Silver's class. Silver
weeks.
is class.
Oh,
not class.
Giving the ball away though.
Iwobi in
Is
midfield.
Iwobi?
Get one to him.
Oh, that's a foul.
No,
Nope.
get up, you dived. Get up. Don't even try it.
It's a decent start by Everton so far.
Some of the best passes on our team play centre back.
Same with Tarkowski for us.
Like Koulibaly and
You know,
Silva.
you know, used to be a brilliant passer for us, like from centre back was David
David
Luiz.
Luiz.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
He's
quality on the ball, isn't he?
Ball, man.
Yeah, he is. Just the brain farts,
Oh,
unfortunately.
he had some mad shots as well, to be fair.
Oh,
to him.
against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Oh my God.
I swear that was 40 yards. Do you remember?
None of them for us.
No, unfortunately not. We gave him to you when he was just over the hill, like William.
To be fair, I mean, we're digging you out for Cucurella. Didn't you spend 50 million on him?
Who?
Who
Luiz.
spent 50 million on Luiz?
That was us.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have bread like that.
Sorry.
That was Pepe. Speaking of which,
Oh, yeah, now we
what's
should go on
Pepe doing right
as
now?
well.
70 million. What's happening
Yeah,
with
that
that?
was a waste of money.
Not been paid off yet, is it?
but I'd still say at the time 70 million. It wasn't like we probably still paid too much for him at the time.
Definitely.
But he had a brilliant season. He scored a lot of goals.
He did.
And forward players do go for that sort of money.
This game.
A left back,
But I never felt-
left back who's not an international, going for 62
What about the
million,
international part? It's not
who
necessary.
started off the valuation started off.
He'll
at
be
30
We'll
million,
turn him into an international. He'll become an
I don't know
international.
your policies.
Save the
I
bridge.
don't know. He's just think,
Save the bridge is the
he
policy.
seemed a bit desperate, hasn't it?
I mean, do you think Cucurella's been brought in more as an attacking defender or
He's been brought in
defensive
because
quality?
Chilwell had a massive injury last year. And we don't want to play him every single game and potentially reignite that injury.
Right.
And he's also been brought in to play left side centre back, where he played at Emirates, he played at Stamford Bridge, and he was brilliant. And he makes us more attacking if he plays down that side because he can underlap Chilwell and then Chilwell can cover him in transition.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Here comes Everton again. Don't get me wrong, that Cucurella is good. When Sterling on the ball now,
Sterling, please go on,
it's
Sterling.
a great run.
Sterling.
Come on, Iwobi, get him.
Oh my God.
It's good tracking
that's a
back
foul,
by
that is.
Iwobi. I think that's a foul though.
Yeah,
It is
That's a foul, yeah.
That was the biggest sign that Sterling has been kicking balls since 17 in the Premier League. The way he got caught there.
By the way, Diallo says reports of a broken ankle for Ben.
Yeah.
Speedy recovery. That's not great.
No.
That's if it's a broken ankle,
4 or
that could be
5
the whole
months, ain't it?
season.
Yeah.
The whole season? Yeah.
Could be possibly ankle injury.
Oh, they've already screenshotted on Twitter. I'm getting tagged.
Not good.
Look dirty.
Long
One
day.
of them was just the other way.
Yeah.
Oh man, get well soon.
Sterling's also been screenshotted.
That's
Monty,
it.
Yep.
You need to fall in it.
That's also in my mention.
Full
I
mouse
see that.
required.
You want to see?
after this, as soon as it happened, we're like, oh,
The thing is, what's worse is the Raheem Sterling
called
fans would be the Everton badge watch by the end of this game.
Oh no, I can already see it coming. I've got a thumbnail for the people today.
right. Here comes another free kick to Chelsea. Chelsea have done all right so far in this game.
Need a goal.
It's good delivery, but
Get there, great. Yeah, that'll do.
Rosette by Gray.
God, that's where Chelsea lack. They just lack that real out and out player up there that I know I'm going to get goals
Striker.
from. Yeah, the out and out striker. But
And the thing is, there's no real striker around at the moment, is it? I can see why you lot are looking at Aubameyang because
there isn't.
there
much.
is no obvious striker that you could, you know.
Victor Osimhen's too
Osimhen?
expensive. He's too expensive. I think.
But then they're talking about 100 million.
100
there.
million,
It's
yeah.
not worth that.
No, he's not worth that. No, I like him a lot. But,
Belotti's free transfer. Belotti.
yeah,
Would you
his
take that for a
his stocks are
season?
down now. His stocks are down. That's not for us.
Yeah, Belotti, I mean, he's free and no one's
Good a
even
couple of
taking
years
him.
ago. I don't know what's going on right now. That's not enough.
Oh,
Nah.
Sterling, that
Hey,
was nice.
Sterling, you.
Here's the ball.
Listen, it's Independence Day. I said it. Look at this. Look at the way he's. Listen, he's got a lot to do today to stop them screenshots being the main story. So you need to score 100%. Look at that. Wonderful.
Let me see that screenshot, man. Let me see that screenshot.
I'm telling you, it's right in my mentions.
It's another corner to Chelsea, by the way.
Please.
Oh my God.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's a bad. That's bad. That's worse than I thought.
Let me see it again.
That's bad. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. I
Oh,
closed it
wow.
immediately. Hold on.
That's a madness, that isn't it?
Someone sent that to me and tagged me. Who's
Oh
your
my
daddy?
God.
Someone tagged me. Who's your daddy? That's wild. Yeah. 9 corners already. We need to take advantage of these set pieces.
Yeah, you got to.
Come on, good ball.
It's a good delivery
We
again.
need to put them right on
Defending
Pickford.
it well, though. Big up
Pickford's not
to-
the tallest. Put them right on top of Pickford.
But you know what gets me? Everton conceded 22 goals from balls into the box like
Yeah.
that last season.
And
Highest in the Premier League.
And they're not trying to stop the corners.
We're 10 deep into this game. So positive is we haven't conceded. Negative is they're still coming.
Yeah.
But they're defending them well. There's
They are defending them well.
Near post whipped in, and look, another one again.
Oh,
But
Reece,
they're not
Reece.
beating. Out you go then. Yes.
Reece,
Yeah.
man.
I can't believe
Where's
that's
that gone?
Is that Kante?
Where's that gone?
Bro, I'm not going to lie.
Eh.
I fear for my life when I see Kante's on his own back there from corners. Chelsea are actually more at risk from conceding corners than they are from scoring them when we have a corner. Like, if you guys have a break, I'm
But
going to lose it because I just know that we're probably going to get caught. That's how Arsenal scored against us as well.
We'll take that.
Loads of times.
That screenshot you just showed me
Yeah.
is going to be more used than even the Phil Jones one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the face.
It's the first day. It's the first weekend of the season. And they've already got the biggest meme they could possibly
On
get.
it-
Oh my God.
Honestly, that's a madness.
Yeah.
Hey, that should be a yellow card enough for Koulibaly.
Nah.
Yeah,
he's
give it.
all right.
I reckon red.
He's all right. He's only new. He doesn't know.
Oh no, you don't know. You knew what he was doing there. Exactly what he's doing. Right.
Yeah, it's mad. It's all mad.
Still 0-0. 34 minutes gone, and it's been a good game so far. I've enjoyed it. Both teams having a go. As we know, Premier League intense game. Lots of pace to it.
Hey, Everton haven't looked like a team that's destined for relegation, which is quite nice to see. And from Chelsea's perspective, you don't necessarily look like you're the finished article in terms of cutting edge yet.
No.
For Everton to have a good season, they're gonna have to do their business here at Goodison.
Yes.
And to me, that's what saved them last year. It was the Goodison performances against
yeah.
even teams like us.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
It was the when you played at Goodison, you make that a fortress this season. You make that a difficult place for anybody to come and get 3 points, which it normally is. You won't have any problems, staying up.
I
I still think you're going to have to buy a couple of players before the end of this transfer window, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, to be fair, we know that. The thing that annoys me is we're what, 6-7 weeks deep into this pre-season up until this point, and then obviously it's our first game of the season, and the 3 additions we made, yeah, they're fine, but you know, it was abundantly obvious we needed a striker when Richarlison left. It was abundantly obvious we need 2 midfielders, yet they're still not in for the first game of the season.
I thought you might have went for that like Skamaka, that guy who's gone to West Ham.
Well, we've
I
got
think Skamaka, it's tough, isn't it? Because he had PSG interest in West Ham.
we've got form winning against West Ham, though. In
West Ham
sense,
bought
with
some good players, you know. Maxwell Cornet is a good signing as well.
I like him.
I'm surprised a lot of people slept on him. That would have been a good signing for Everton.
We
as well.
were in talks with him. We wouldn't pay the fee up front. 'cause
That's
we're
crazy.
broke.
You should have paid. I mean, yeah, maybe you don't have the money with FFP, but yeah, Cornet's.
Do you know how much we paid up front for McNeil?
Oh,
Straight up.
peanuts, isn't it?
5 mil.
Yeah, peanuts.
It was like a
The rest is like,
instalments.
yeah, because, well, and equally performance-based, because he, last season he didn't score a goal and got 1 assist.
Yeah.
Burnley needed him last season.
Or as Matisse says, add-ons. You know what I mean? That's
Add-ons.
add-ons.
Add-ons, yeah. This is
Yeah.
not new. This is normal in football. We know.
Every
we know
every
about
Chelsea
add-ons.
deal starts off at about 10 million,
Yeah.
and then they add on. It comes up.
Nah, we're not. That's not us.
Yeah.
They're showing
Wins
Conor
the-
Gallagher there. Do you think we'll see a lot of him this season for Chelsea?
He might not stay. I don't know. We just signed Chukwuemeka, I think, from Aston Villa.
Yeah.
He's very talented, it seems.
Good
12
player,
appearances.
very good player.
Now, I wasn't expecting him to come
Yeah,
in.
for 20
Kind of
million
came out of
again.
nowhere, 20 million.
Yeah.
Tuchel said he stayed in the first team. Todd Bowie said he stayed in the
Yeah.
first team. We only play with 2 midfielders, and so far in pre-season, Gallagher's been played in the pivot, which I don't really like. I don't think it's his best position.
I saw him in that against Arsenal.
Yeah.
He didn't look
No,
right.
it's not his usual self. At Palace, he played in a 3.
Yeah.
But also Kante and Loftus-Cheek weren't on pre-season. So we've got a lot of midfielders. So I
think he might
don't
sell
know.
him. Cash
Would,
in on him.
would,
Could.
it surprise you? Because obviously he's been
see.
heavily linked with Everton
Yeah.
all summer at times, Gallagher, because of Lampard.
But Tuchel loves Gallagher. So I think Gallagher could maybe compete with Mount in the front 3.
But then is Gallagher going to want to stay, right?
Yeah, that's my thing.
I mean, if I was Gallagher, then I'd rather another loan back to Palace or something because
You want regular
this is-
minutes.
This is he got into the English squad here.
Go on!
Oh,
Calma. Come on. Oh my God.
Let's see.
there was a
Yeah,
Gallagher.
He got into the
he
England squad. He's on an
England
upward
squad.
trajectory.
This is a World Cup year.
Yeah.
He was knocking
But
on
he
the
really
door.
wants to
He
fight
wants
to
be
make it
playing.
at Chelsea. So it's a bit up in the air. If Chelsea are going to get De Jong, then that for me puts either him or Loftus-Cheek at huge risk.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're trying to get De Jong.
Yeah.
How many players are you lot trying to
We
get?
need a lot of players, Robbie. You know, we need
No,
a.
but why not show some faith in those guys like
Yeah.
Gallagher, who had a great season last year?
Go on. Oh.
Why not show a bit of faith in him?
I personally, I think
You don't need De Jong.
I disagree. I think I
Then
think
sell Gallagher and
I
let the
think
guy go and have
see,
a
like
career.
everybody's really hyped up on Gallagher. I personally don't think Gallagher fits into this Chelsea system that well.
Then sell him then. Let him
Yeah,
go down
I
and play.
personally, if you were choosing for me between him and Loftus-Cheek, I would probably still sell Gallagher because I've seen Loftus-Cheek play right wing back at the Bernabeu and have a great game. He can do something in that position.
Couldn't pick for the hell that.
Probably,
of course, yeah.
So there's other youngsters I would keep, like Colwell, I would have kept. But I don't think every single youngster we need to keep. So
Out!
Great ball
Oh
in.
my God.
depends
Good
on
defending
the
again.
system.
That's the other thing.
Gallagher was
man.
great at Palace.
Now Colwell
Yeah. Gone on
went out
loan.
on loan last season, had a brilliant time.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking, so highly of him. Why are you after Kimpembe and all these guys?
Not anymore, yeah.
Why not give him a chance?
I think Tuchel wanted a starter, which will be Cucurella. And he wanted Colwell to maybe be like behind them, which is fair enough. First season in the Premier League, you can't really expect to come into Chelsea's team and start. But in the end, it was like, there's so much interest in you, we could
You never
use you
give
as
these
part of
guys
the
a
deal.
chance.
That's a lie. We gave Trevor Chalobah a chance. We gave Mount, James, Hudson-Odoi's been given chances.
Only because, right?
Loads of chances.
That was good closing down. That was only because of that season when you weren't allowed to spend no money.
No, Hudson-Odoi.
Yes, it was.
No, Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek came in under Sarri, and Trevor came in last year.
Chalobah came in.
last summer.
Chalobah got
tra-
his chance
Yeah.
when that season.
No,
When
he
they
got
weren't allowed
his.
to spend no.
Mount and
got
James.
his
Yeah, Mount and
chance.
James. Not
James got
not
his
Chalobah.
chance. All of those guys.
Chalobah was last year.
What's the name? Who's gone to Roma?
Tammy. Yeah.
Tammy Abrahams.
Tomori.
But by the way, you're looking for a striker.
Tomori.
You had him.
That's Tuchel's fault.
Tomori. All of those guys.
But
right?
Trevor came in last year.
Is Sterling coming forward?
I think-
Here's a chance now for Chelsea. Great block.
Personally, I think if you can promote 2 young players into the first team every
Counter-attack.
year.
Go on,
for Everton.
go, play it! Oh my God!
Shocking.
Good defending, Silva. Well done.
That was poor play.
Elite level defending.
I think that's poor. He's got to find him, hasn't he?
Matisse could have
Damari
made that
Gray
pass
there.
with no shoes on.
You saw me in the foot golf.
I did see you in the foot golf, actually. I did see that.
Second series, not the first. First he was just
Yeah, we'll forget that one.
What was that?
What is that?
What? Yo, is that James?
Beat
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he needs to wake up.
As I said, right,
he needs to wake up.
just going back to that, look at all those players who got a chance.
But
And look how well they did. And then now,
Yeah.
give Gallagher a chance. Let's see what
But
he
he-
can do.
yeah, but
It's
I agree.
frustrating,
I
you know what I
agree.
mean?
If the formation suits him, if we played a 3-man midfield, fantastic. But he's not a pivot midfielder. At Palace, he played in a 3-man midfield. So if we don't play a 3-man
Look at the
midfield,
season he had last year.
yeah, but
As
in
good
a
as
certain system.
As good a season, if not better than Cucurella, yeah?
I wouldn't go that far.
He had more of a
He fell off at the end of the season. He fell off.
He had a great season.
Yeah, but he
Right?
started to fall
Breaking
off, though.
into the England team, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, Cucurella's not even an international right now.
You keep
Right.
making this point. It doesn't
It's true,
matter.
right? And I'm saying, give the guy a chance.
I agree, but only
now
if
you're
it
going
makes
to buy
sense.
De Jong that you don't even need. And all these players.
I think De Jong is definitely needed, considering Jorginho is like
How's he
getting
not made
older.
that pass?
Kante's getting older. So if Tuchel wants De Jong, he can get De Jong. It's the
Give him a chance, man.
new theatre of dreams.
Sending him out to Vitesse Arnhem, you know what I mean?
we haven't done that in a while. We stopped that
They're
now.
probably fed up.
Did you have some development program with him or something?
Yeah, we had a link.
That was.
Man City got
Oh, it's
loads.
a chance.
What is that?
Yes! And it's Raheem Sterling. Goal! Oh, it's been disallowed.
You
The
don't.
flag's gone up.
It means-
Pickford
it means-
again. What was Pickford doing? I want to see this again. This could be a goal, I reckon.
I don't think he's offside.
Jamaican Independence Day is ruined.
I don't think he's offside.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
he's
no,
offside.
he is, yeah,
Yeah, he's offside. He is offside.
Yeah,
But
so
what was Pickford doing again? He's been shaky all
I told
game.
you to spam these shots at Pickford. He's not comfortable in his own ends.
Pickford's been terrible.
He's not comfortable.
He's all over the place. It was his little kickback that
Yeah.
caused, you know,
Godfrey's ankle, yeah.
you know, it
Southgate's watching
showed
as well.
Southgate looking on there. He's still picking.
Facts. See, and this is what you rate international selection, and you know he's going to pick Pickford over Ramsdale.
No, yeah, listen.
See,
Them things have to
these
change.
international
I
tax
do,
caps
I
don't
do
mean
think
anything.
it's getting. I think it's getting harder for him.
Oh my God! Was
Can
that
I just
Mason?
say how Iwobi bringing in his inner Joe Linton in that centre of the park there?
Yeah, he's done well.
What?
The next Joe Linton, imagine.
The
It's
next
crazy.
Joe Linton.
Joe Linton. That's great again by Iwobi. Gordon in. Gordon in. Oh, that's a great tackle there.
Koulibaly.
Great
Come
tackle
on.
by Koulibaly.
Has he just give them a goal kick?
I think he tackled it onto him.
What is this?
That's how much of a monster defender he is. He tackled it onto him. No, he didn't. I don't know. Let me
Should
see
be a
this
corner,
angle.
innit? Let's see it from there.
Oh,
You should have got his shot off there.
Oh no, yeah.
Koulibaly. Oh,
I think that might be fair.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's a
tackle.
good. That is a
Beautiful.
good signing.
Cucurella is
Koulibaly.
too.
Huh?
Cucurella is too.
Yeah, it is, but it's just the price, man.
Yeah,
It's just
but
like-
Richarlison was overpriced.
But
There's loads of overpriced players in this
I
market.
just think Koulibaly.
Martinez.
What was that? 35.
Yeah, that's that. But that's last year.
I
the
mean, I know
contract.
he's 31, but that's a good
Yeah,
signing.
last
Thing
year
is,
was contract.
when you're taking these players who were the big fish in their small pond,
Yes.
and you're putting them in a bigger pond,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Martinez was 65 from
it's
Man
what
United.
it's what got Everton into trouble.
Madness.
It's what got Everton into trouble. Michael Keane, £30 million
Yeah.
at the time.
Madness.
Pickford.
When we were first looking at that Martinez, right?
Mm.
You know, obviously I did my
40,
transfer show on
yeah.
AFTV, right? It was like
35.
what 40? It was like
30.
30. It was 25 going on 30.
Oh, really?
Then
Then
it
they
went up
started a bidding war.
35, then 40, then 45. I'm thinking, what's going on? And I'm there thinking, why don't we just get Zinchenko? He's
Yeah.
only 30 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he on?
There's just a chance there.
Yeah,
But
I
again,
tell you what, he has been
again,
immense on his
Koulibaly's
debut.
been the best
He's
player
a
on the pitch so
proper
far. He's
defender,
been
he is.
excellent.
Quality player.
He's doing a Saliba for last night.
Yo.
Finally,
I can't even
finally
say anything
gets
because I
his
rate
moment.
Saliba
He's
really
a top,
highly.
he's a top quality player.
Benjamin White is gonna have to stay at right back because Saliba is just that good.
Benjamin White played well
Yeah,
yesterday.
he was good, but Saliba was just brilliant.
Now Koulibaly is cold, man. Mabusi says Koulibaly cold.
8 minutes.
Yeah, man.
8 minutes added on time, of course. That was
They
for
might
the
have been
injury
spot on with that
to
0-0.
Ben Godfrey. Through the lines there
Lovely.
to
Look at
Too
Silva.
easy,
Sterling's
that
got
is.
space to run.
Not
That was a
gonna
good recovery tackle, though.
Sterling should have had
Brilliant recovery tackle there by Gordon. That's what he does.
that. Yo.
And now he's bringing the ball forward. Great energy.
I do.
Chilwell caught up with him, though. But that was
Yo,
very...
Sterling.
That's what you need.
Sterling should have been better. Got a beautiful ball into the half space. Should have been quicker on the turn, man. Took too long.
Sterling's looked lively.
Yeah, he has. But it's not enough. I keep saying it. That attack for me is just... There needs to be one more player coming in there. Sell Ziyech, sell Werner.
Too happy there.
See, this is that game that like I stress about when it's Chelsea because ordinarily, if we beat Chelsea, it's a great start to our season here. If we get a point, I take it. We've got a tough game next week away at Villa. So, for Everton's perspective, we genuinely could have 0 points after 2 games, and you saw the mess we were in last season. So there is real stress on games like this for Everton.
Is that Ashley Cole on the bench? You got
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
bench.
Yeah,
You got a whole Legends bench.
yeah.
This is insane. If I see Drogba there, I'm done.
We also want to take. We wanted to get that fitness coach you've
yeah,
got. Something Barry, yeah.
No, no defensive coach. Anthony Barry from us. Yeah, we had to put our foot down on that one.
Just get Bruce Buck.
He's quality. You can have him if you want.
Oh, there's a chance.
Go on.
Now, this is good.
Wrong guy, man. It's not who you wanted in the final third.
We did well with it, though.
He did very well.
I get up. Handball.
Jesus Christ. I just need a goal.
Could have been a
man.
foul there on Canty really if he went down.
because it's so small. It looks worse
Chelsea
than it is.
knocking on the door.
Good. Sterling, come on, man.
Yeah, fine.
Another corner.
How many is that? 12 corners is half.
Jesus Christ. And we're playing them short, some of them.
I bet that's a record. Nah. Let me know in the comments.
Anthony Green, big up yourself. I'm not sure what's NyQuil. All right.
Yeah, all the corners have been from that side, they're right. I think one's been on this side.
Chilwell, different deliverer. Or would it be front post again?
It's still in steps, so
Yeah, because we're on the other side this time, isn't it?
I need a goal, man. Come on, guys.
It's a good delivery again. But
Get to it.
Oh my God.
They do blocked it out.
Another
They've defended the corners really well. Another
Firm
corner.
toe poke there from James.
Another corner.
Your foot would have been twisted off that.
Big up to everybody in the chat. This is a big game. Chelsea versus Everton. And it's been a good game so far. Really entertaining game. But no goals as of yet. Another corner to Chelsea. What can they do from it?
You need to. I'm not seeing enough Koulibaly in the air, man.
Whipped in.
Good. Nice miscommunication, maybe. I need them to hit Koulibaly.
Another corner.
Honestly.
I've not seen this many corners in a game.
This is
It's
mad.
still the first half.
This is mad.
To be fair, Mina in the air is probably just like it's long to even try and.
Yeremina should be a boxer or
He's
something.
so tall, man. Look at him. He's so.
I love Mina, but his injury record is appalling.
Yeah. He's so tall. Oh my God, we're playing
Play
it
it
short.
short. Why not? Switch it up.
Oh, but do we really know what we're doing?
Whipped in
Out it
now by
goes.
Chilwell. Oh,
Fine.
and held. AB15 says, Chelsea or Spurs for next week. That's who you got next week, Spurs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the bridge?
Yeah, it's at the bridge. Yeah.
Spurs, of course, winning 4-1 today.
Yeah. I always have to back Chelsea against Tottenham.
Ah.
'Cause we do very well against them. We played them 3 times
Flew
last
through
year in
in
like
there.
2 weeks. We beat them all 3 times. But it'll be a tough game. Tottenham are a good team. I wouldn't be surprised if that ended in a draw, to be honest.
They look good.
Depends who we sign. We might sign someone from before them.
Ronaldo.
Stop it. No Ronaldo. No Ronaldo.
You wouldn't take Ronaldo?
No.
Lie.
I'm not lying. I'm being honest.
How
It's the
many goals did he
same when
finish
Man
with
United
that
fans were asking me would I take Bruno Fernandes, and I said no as well. They were like, why? Because I just wouldn't take him. I don't think he's that great. Now Ronaldo is great, but you have to sacrifice a lot as well.
Still knocking on the door. I don't know if Everton can do this all game. It's Gordon bringing it out again.
It looks like he's blowing, doesn't it?
The amount of sprints he's had to do out from.
Oh, I mean,
Go
that
on,
is
James.
just lazy as well. That he should just, if he were going to lose the ball, just pass it back.
He's just tired there, wasn't he? Not good. He's tired already. But he's had to, how many of those long sprints
Free
has he
kick.
had to do?
Nah,
Get up,
I'm
Sterling.
finished.
Oh, he has given a foul.
Everton need half time here.
Brian says Ronaldo is finished as a player. I don't think he is.
I don't think he's finished, but I think he's finished on the wages he's on. That's what's holding him back. If you could sign Ronaldo and it was on 150 grand a week,
It's not
or even
really about
100,
the wages for me. It's more about the type
They
of
pay
player.
£1 million.
I just don't want that type of forward. Like, it's not the type
Oh,
of forward I want. If I'm saying I want Gabriel Jesus, I can't then say that I want Ronaldo. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he scored goals, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but for me, it's not even just about the goals. It's about the overall team. And
A lot of space out there wide now for Chelsea. Ball's in. This has got to be a goal. Oh, just went beyond Raheem Sterling there.
oh my God, because Lukaku was meant to bring goals to Chelsea, and it didn't happen. So I need you to bring more than just goals. I need you to just
that was mad.
fit in.
Oh,
Here's the chance now for Chelsea.
Penalty!
Is that a penalty? It's given.
Yes! Come on!
It's given. Penalty given by Decore. Clumsy. He was the wrong side.
Right before
And that is a
half-time.
penalty. Penalty given.
Might have to get the
It was
popcorn
Chilwell
out.
who went down. Yeah, it
Half-time.
was definitely clumsy. And the penalty has been given.
Yes.
Let's have a look at it again.
That's definitely a penalty. Look at it, you come from behind.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a penalty. He's held on to
You know
it.
what?
Why
I
do
don't
that?
know if he needed to do that. Mina was coming across.
didn't.
What
Look.
stupidness is
Yeah,
that by
Mina was
Decore,
coming.
man?
Mina was closing him down. He didn't.
Definitely a
Didn't
penalty.
need to do that. Did not need to do that. Mina was coming in quick.
Definitely a penalty. There's no arguing with that.
I mean, why is he doing that?
You don't need to check it now. Let's move on.
Oh, Italy-England final. I can
got-
smell it.
He's good at penalties. Stop it.
We do the audio at half time. Let's see this penalty.
I swear.
Let's see
Pickford
this
saved
penalty
it,
first.
swear.
It's Jorginho to take it.
Come on, Pickford.
Why are you talking to him? Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
I mean, we're saying he's good at penalties. I'm just looking at the
Look
chart.
at Mina.
None of them are in the
Look
corner.
at Mina. Who are you?
He's
Mina's a
crazy.
little shit,
That's it. That's it.
little shit house.
Oh, no.
He's
Yeah,
giving
book
a
him.
card.
Good. Yeah, book him. And you get
Silly
booked
yellow
again and
card,
get sent off. Now you can't touch none of our players.
He's mad.
Yeah, man.
Silly
get
yellow
booked.
card. Can you just get out of his
Yeah,
face
book
now?
him again. Book him again. Get him sent off. I want him off this pitch.
Thing is, that actually doesn't help Pickford either, because he can't get in that, in that state of mind for when he's,
Yeah, he's staying in it anyway.
it's gonna save Jorginho.
Not the way he's been playing so far in this game.
Embrace it. I'm just gonna close my eyes and watch.
Right, here it comes.
Do you know what? I'm not even gonna watch the penalty. I'm gonna watch Matisse.
Calm.
I'm gonna watch that face dip.
Jorginho to take it. Here he comes. Will he do his little hop, skip and jump?
Come on,
Yeah,
Jordan.
do your skip.
Here he comes, skip.
Come
no,
on,
no
Jordan.
skip.
Yeah! Yes! Come on, Jorginho! Top scorer again. Golden boot for this man. You know he was our top scorer in the Premier League 2 seasons ago.
Was he?
Yeah,
The penalties.
because no one scores goals for us, and he takes the penalties. Yes, that's a relief. 'Cause this has been a
1-0.
tough game.
I swear
But
down.
needed
What
that goal.
was Decore doing? Giving away that penalty.
Look at that, right
Great
in the
penalty,
corner.
great penalty.
Right in the corner.
No
Pickford,
hop,
have
skip,
that.
just
hold
boom.
that, Pickford. Yeah.
Great penalty.
Tried to slow us down, Mina. You took a yellow card for nothing. Hold that.
1-0 to Chelsea. And you've got to say they deserve it. They've been a better team in the first half. And yeah, they deserved it. Mike?
That possibly. Everton needed to have a goal. There has been a few moments where we've had to take a chance and we haven't. So, second half is now looking scary because, yeah, it's not good. It's just not good. This is Everton all over. Stupidity at the back. The same issues from last season. The only thing I would argue is that from corners we've looked better, but defensively we're still that mess. Goalkeeper-wise doesn't give you any reassurance, and obviously we've lost the centre half this half. So
Okay, listen, it's half time. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with you in 1 second. So, half time is 1-0. Let me give you some half time stats. We played a lot of extra time in that, 48 minutes. Chelsea, 68% possession, 32% to Everton. Everton have had 3 shots to Chelsea's 10. 1 shot on target for Everton, 5 on target for Chelsea. 2 corners for Everton, 13 corners for Chelsea, and 6 fouls each. And of course, the score at the moment is 1-0 to Chelsea. Mike?
yeah, I mean, defensively, Everton have looked better from corners than last season, which is fine. Pickford with a mistake, and to be fair, the pass from Godfrey was a mistake, which has resulted in Godfrey potentially, ankle break, whatever it is. So that's a negative. Everton on the counter have looked all right, I'd argue. I think the pace, Gordon and that has looked fine. Balls into the box have been okay. You miss a striker, but yeah, I mean, you're clearly seeing the difference between a quality established side in Chelsea and an Everton team, which is a little bit down on the look as they start the season, I think. And it's concerning because, let's be honest, if it wasn't for the start we had last season, Everton would have got relegated. So that's worrying.
Yep. Everton made a stupid mistake, says Mujib. And there was somebody here, Persh KA says, Koulibaly is a class above the Premier League. He says, a lot of people here bigging up Koulibaly, saying how good he's been in that first half. And you deserve to be leading, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we've created a lot of opportunities. We've created a lot of corners, which we haven't really taken full advantage of. But I think, for me, we deserve it to an extent because we still need to show more. You know, with the quality of side we're meant to have, we need to be a lot more clear-cut in the final third. I feel like everything's a little bit rushed. It's a little bit disjointed. Yeah, set pieces, we're winning set pieces. Pickford's being put under pressure, but we're not really creating a lot of clear-cut chances on our own accord in terms of really opening Everton up. And I got to be mindful of that transition because, like I said, if Chelsea are caught on the break with Gordon and things like that, then we're gonna have some issues. So we're leading, but it's not comfortable. So credit to Everton, they're actually doing a very good job at stopping us. But yeah, I think a second goal is needed though, because I'm not comfortable, for sure.
Who's going to be able to turn it around for you?
Well, we've got nothing on the bench that can do it. So unless we get a counter attack where we can utilise that pace, Gray and Gordon, McNeil, etc. I don't know the answer to that, Robert. To be honest, that is our best 11.
Yeah,
Well, it was at the start of the game.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, and that's why I think in the window you guys need more signings because it's not enough.
Honestly, we're just going to raid Chelsea, to be honest, for all of the players who don't get on your bench.
Please, Batshuayi, you can have him. Barkley.
Broja, Barkley.
No, not Broja, not Broja.
All right, listen, we're going to take what we're going to do, we've been having few little issues with our audio, right? So what we're going to do is take a little 5 minute, well, not 5 minutes, but we're going to take a little break. We're going to sort this out once and for all, and then we'll be back for the second half. Second half kicking off really, really soon. Right, we're back. I've got a mouthful of popcorn, right? Was enjoying a little break, a little bit of popcorn, but we are back. We were just talking about Duncan Ferguson and saying that, you know, big dunk in the studio. You could do his passion out there today.
Yeah, I think a lot of Everton fans were concerned by this. We haven't played too badly. Like
No.
we haven't. I don't think we look like a team that's going to get relegated. My issue is that there is nothing at this point we can do to change it. So for a team that spent 500, 600 million in 6 years to not have...
What?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
600 million.
100 million a season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
We spent 230 million one season.
On who?
Balassi, Klassen, Sigurdsson, Rooney, Michael Keane, Pickford.
Jesus.
There was loads. We spent, that was 180 million. Then January we went and spent some more.
Schneiderlin, you signed one.
Schneiderlin,
yeah.
25 million or whatever it was.
Yeah, I remember him, Schneiderlin.
We have spent some big money on some players that maybe at the time you would have gone, yeah, that was a good signing for Everton, but actually, you know, we've attracted them with big wages and it's failed, and this is why I think...
Robbie was very expensive.
35 million? 35 million pounds. It's
Yes.
just...
Walcott.
down to work.
Walcott as
20
well.
million?
Walcott, yeah.
Cenk Tosun.
Yes, the Turkish striker.
27 million pounds.
Yeah.
Cenk Tosun.
Barely kicked a ball, did he?
I don't even remember what he did.
Barely kicked a ball, and for every goal he scored, it was something like it cost us £4 million. It's mad.
Even some of these guys that are in the squad now, like even like Alan, he's not really done nothing. I thought he'd be a great signing.
Alan, Decore. You can still bring this back. You know, Mina. Injury record's appalling. There's no doubt he's a good centre half, but injury record terrible. Michael Keane. Then you got Alan, Decore. There's been players that have played in front
James
of
Rodriguez
them.
before he went back.
James Rodriguez. We've had players like Vlasic, who is now at West Ham. We have genuinely Adamola Lookman. We have spent genuinely so much money on players who were either meant to be good or meant to be, you know, like giving us the opportunity to, you know, our CEO 4 years ago genuinely came out and says, when Everton go into this new stadium, we want to be competing for titles. That is genuinely what she said. Everton are competing for the championship. Like we are so people's perception of Everton is that they
Completely
were a
different to
big
what we
club.
expected.
Now they're just a Premier League team that is consistently there. But actually, that status, if anything, is really close to changing, because although we've played most games in the top flight in history, etc., it means nothing when you're not competing. Like, I don't want to go into a season going, yeah, I'll be chuffed if we finish 12th. What's that? Everton have won 9 league titles in our history. You know, it was still arguably one of the best historic teams in England, yet look at us. We're a mess.
Yeah. I was saying it to you earlier, like there's so many, going through that team, there's very few players that I think are of the level of Everton. Like when you think of what Everton were doing under Moyes way back when, those Europa League finishes, knocking on the door for Champions League, Tim Cahill,
Arteta,
Jagielka,
Pienaar,
Arteta, Pienaar,
Yakubu.
Baines, Yakubu, Coleman, Howard. And now you look at that team and you think,
Well, let me ask you.
how many players even get into top 10 teams?
Let me ask you, right? I'm going to name these players that you think will get into Chelsea's.
From who?
Pickford,
No. None
Patterson,
no, Robbie, this
Godfrey.
is disrespectful.
Mina,
None of them.
Tarkowski,
Nope.
Mikalenko,
Nope.
Damari
Nope.
Gray, Decore,
Nope. Nope.
Iwobi, McNeil, Gordon, Holgate, Keane,
Nope.
Allen,
Nope.
Begovic,
Nope.
Dele Alli,
Nope. No.
Gabamin,
Nope.
Vinagra, Warrington, Mills.
And there used to be a time where you take
None
players
of
from
them would get
Everton.
into.
No.
You don't put. You wouldn't. You don't. Think one.
Not even in this. No. It'd be a waste of time. Like there used to be players at Everton you'd actually genuinely take.
Yeah.
You would genuinely take. But now it's like,
Calvert-Lewin.
no, not now. No. He's like,
Stock's finished, ain't it?
yeah, we don't even know what
Stock's finished.
Calvert-Lewin is anymore. Like under Ancelotti, was it Ancelotti that was getting something out of him?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I don't know. He's kind of just gone off the grid a little bit.
It's because of his injuries.
Yeah.
It's because of his injuries. He spent what 4 or 5
He's your
months
cash
out.
cow. You charge a whole heap for him.
But
probably.
this
I don't
is
think they get a lot from him right
No.
now.
this is the thing that frustrates me when I look at Everton and selling Richarlison, and if it's a whole financial fair play thing, if Newcastle were desperate for a striker, that you could have, before we got injured, you could genuinely have offered me, say, 40 million for Calvert-Lewin. I'd have snapped your hand off. Because of his injury record. There is no doubt when he plays, he can score a goal, he can keep the ball, he can, he would be a threat to that cross, for example, that went into the box. He can leap, he can jump, he can score goals. But the facts are, we aren't seeing it consistent enough. So if you can cash in, it's like Callum Wilson. There's no doubt he's a quality striker, but you can't keep him fit.
Scored again today.
Yeah.
You just look at it and say to yourself, there's just no thought that goes into Everton's transfer business.
All of a sudden, this season, there has been, but it's too slow. Like, we should not be walking into a season where the 2 midfielders that we want to sign haven't signed yet. They're signing this week. We should have addressed this 4 weeks ago, so they're bedded into this team.
Yeah.
We sold Richarlison 5 weeks ago now. The money's there. We can't spend massive because of financial fair play, albeit the money is there. So if you can only reinvest the money and have that positive net spend like Matisse was talking about, then do it early. Make that break early. And we haven't done that. We haven't addressed a striker. We haven't got the 2 midfielders. You saw the mess that our midfield causes when they leave gaps and then they try and recover. So Everton fans know all of this.
Yeah.
This is a mess. This could finish 16th again.
Yeah, 100%.
This could finish 16th again.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's 3 worse teams than us, but at the minute, the only one I'd bank on going down, unfortunately for them, as sorry Forest fans, is Forest. Everton are well in that mix.
I think from the moment you start the season hoping there's 3 worse teams, that's when you could be one of those
And I
teams.
said that to you when we were on the show, didn't I? I said, I am hoping there was 3 worse teams, and then Bournemouth getting 3 points today. That's concern. Then you got Fulham putting in a sensational performance against Liverpool. That's a concern. So all of a sudden, I'm going, are Leeds worse than last season?
They play well today as well.
That's what I mean.
This is the first
I think
game.
the bottom
anyway,
6,
so
bottom 7 is going to be
it's
very,
the first
very,
game.
It's going to be very tight.
Tinterden says, Don Robbie, over the last few years, Everton has been continuously faded into the aura of how Newcastle were under Mike Ashley.
And
But the thing is, Mike Ashley never spent no money, but you guys have spent loads of money. That must be the frustrating thing. You even had Ancelotti.
yeah, The ambition in our board is there, but the
But there's no
business
thought
acumen,
process.
yeah, the business acumen is gone. Like it's gone. So as long as you've got people in charge that don't know what they're doing, everyone can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? And this board cannot walk anything.
Akis says, feeling sorry for the Everton fan, man.
Don't, man.
He says, we Arsenal fans are fuming with top 6, but at least we have something to hope for going into a season. Going into a season praying you don't get relegated must suck.
Do you remember 2 years ago when Everton got Ancelotti and you got Arteta, and I was talking to Turkish, and we were saying that Everton were going this way and Arsenal were going that way. Now look at it.
Yeah.
Because they're both two historic clubs. Arsenal more successful, rightly so, but as history goes, they're very much, you know, never relegated, longest time in the top flight, etc., etc., etc. They're worlds apart now, and that's only in 2 years.
Kane Leg says Dominic Calvert-Lewin should stick to modelling.
Yeah.
Do you think he's lost his edge because of all that sort of stuff? I mean, listen, people got to be able to do what they're in their own spare time and do stuff, but
You hope not, but equally, I'll never be the sort of fan that will judge people for what they do off a football pitch. I feel like players get scrutinised enough because they almost can't be human beings, and I don't agree with that. One thing I would say is if he feels like he's not being able to give 110% to Everton because of his modelling, then he should be very open about it, because he's an asset. It's like when Michael Owen, for example, came out in his book and said, I didn't really want to play for Newcastle, I just signed for him because I was getting paid. That is never going to go down well, and I'm hoping that Calvert-Lewin doesn't leave Everton in that, that frame.
He's young, like.
anyway, the second half is back underway, and it's Chelsea back with the ball. Chelsea in possession. By the way, from a distance, that white kit, you look very like Tottenham.
Whoa.
It's all white, isn't it?
He's made bold
Apart from the
statements there.
socks. Luckily, the socks just saves it a little bit, but it does look like, innit?
Let's not do that.
You don't see it from a distance, a little
I
blue
can't
stuff
see
on
anything.
it.
I'm not even. My eyesight's not even that great anyway, so I'm not even gonna. Nah, there's no way.
Yeah,
that
well
was
done,
naughty.
McNeil. Go on, lovely.
McNeil there did brilliantly.
Iwobi at holding midfield.
Play him! That is the
took too long.
deadest ball.
Is Iwobi playing like holding midfield?
He's like
He plays
sort of
he
like
plays
a
as an eight.
creative deep line
Pretty
midfielder.
weird.
But I've seen him play in that position a few times. He's done well. He played in that position
So is he not a winger?
for
anymore?
Nigeria as well, doesn't
Yeah. James needs to wake up a little bit with that touch.
I think the problem is Iwobi's got the skill, but he hasn't necessarily got that
James.
pace. He's quite flat-footed.
James
What
not being
was that?
great today. Not good.
he? Yeah, they're dominating the midfield. They're dominating the
Well,
whole
step
game.
forward,
Chelsea.
step forward. Go on, you step forward. You're the better passer. Go on.
Then you have centre-backs flying out of positions because the midfielder ain't there, and
Well,
then
that
it
was
leaves
nice
that
by
gap.
Sterling.
Nice. Kai, get in the box. Get ready for that.
Good defending there.
Well done, Iwobi. Right. I mean, again,
It's Koulibaly
Look
picking
at
up.
that.
you're
the ball
looking there.
Look
You've
at
got,
Koulibaly running forwards.
Yeah.
He's out of position now, though. Can they get something on the counter attack? Damari Gray
Go on,
there.
Damari, go on.
Oh,
You've
it's
got
good pace.
beat him,
Good
beat him,
pace.
Do you know what?
beat him.
1-on-1.
Beat him.
Deal with that.
Oh! Just wide. Koulibaly went forward and left Thiago Silva, and he looked like he was running in sand.
Remain calm.
You got away with that one there, Matisse. Burnt him. Look at that. I love the way Thiago
told you
Silva's. I love the way the Thiago Silva's are telling the keeper, "Yeah, come out."
He's old, man.
Oh,
Actually,
it's a
but
big
it was a
block.
good
That
block
is.
by him.
It's a big block.
Yeah, once he sort of stopped, then that's in you're in Thiago's
Thing is,
zone.
do you know?
Did
when
well,
you
did well.
when you teach kids,
Could have went anywhere though.
when you teach kids, so I used to coach kids, and when you teach kids, you teach them to stand side on. You've got a world class, maybe not necessarily now, but a previous world class centre half right there, standing front on like that, with legs wide open.
I think he still is world class.
Yeah,
He's just old,
Yeah.
but he's world class.
if the legs were there,
He can't play every game. That's why Koulibaly's done.
How old is he now?
30. He'll be 38.
Wow.
yeah.
His fitness levels must be insane
Oh yeah.
to even be playing at this level at that age.
Insane. I've never seen a centre back do it. Rio Ferdinand, Terry, none of them went to this age.
That is mad. I did read that story about Koulibaly getting on the phone to John Terry saying, "Can I have your number?"
Yeah.
That is mad.
What's that all about, man?
It's good for the video.
John, can I have your number?
I think it was retired.
Oh, come on, Blues!
I think that's why he asked him, because it was a retired number. We haven't had anybody wear it since.
Oh, that is
Go on,
dead.
Sterling. Rip him!
Sterling.
Rip him! Oh, okay, there's more going on than that.
Decore
Don't
again,
do that
hands
again.
all over
Another
him
penalty.
again. What is wrong with this guy, Decore, man?
Holgate's done fairly well
Again,
since he's come
sticking
on.
hands out, hands all over the place. Put your hands
Yes,
by your
Iwobi,
side.
go.
Lovely control by Iwobi. He played well, Iwobi.
I like him in that.
Go and pass.
Do you remember in the Euros where Raheem Sterling was on the right hand side and he didn't pass, and there's that video, that meme video where they're saying pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. That is Damari Gray.
Too greedy.
Just doesn't think about that pass.
Don't get his head up. Big up David NL. Jamaica independence for real.
Oh, what is this?
Is that Gordon?
Yeah.
How much is he worth?
I'm not going to. I don't.
To
I like
Everton.
to think I'm not overselling him here, but I reckon 25 million.
Okay, that sounds
He's a decent ball carrier. He's got a lot to prove. If we're signing a Nana for 35 million, who's made 12 appearances in Liga, and then you know,
He's worth
maybe
more.
25.
I think he's worth more than 25 million, Gordon. Definitely worth more than that. Cucurella, 62 million. You know.
This This is Robbie's agenda for the season. It was before it was Ziyech. I've clocked it.
Yeah.
He's always got one Chelsea agenda every year. It's seasonal.
I just said that to wind you up, man.
You got Ziyech versus Willian and now Cucurella. Okay. All right, fair enough. I'm going to have to find out.
Where is Ziyech anyway? Where is he?
I don't know. Where's Willian?
We sold him,
Why?
right? Actually, we didn't even sell him. He tore up his
After a
contract.
3-year
and went,
after a 3-year
right?
deal, you
He's
tore up
only
in
there
1
for
year.
1 year. But where's Ziyech? Is still there. What's he done, by the way, since he's been there?
Scored a screamer against Tottenham.
He did do that.
Yeah, what else?
Won the Champions League.
No.
Oh,
He was in a team that won
play the ball! Play the ball!
Oh, that was good. Here comes a chance.
Played
They've
him.
got to take it. Oh! Better by Everton.
See, this is what I was saying. Everton will play on the break all game. They'll play
Yeah.
on the break.
Diallo says, Robbie, that Polina fella looked good cold for Fulham. He did. He played well. Played really well, that young Polina guy in defensive midfield. Thiago Silva at the thick of it again there, organising there. This is where his experience comes in. But a corner at last to Everton. Every corner's been to Chelsea.
Come on, Mina.
Can Yerry Mina get
Mendy
that
needs to come and
panhead on the
collect
ball?
this. Come and collect this, Mendy.
Big Yeti.
Who's marking Mina?
Go on.
Who's marking
Go on,
Mina?
go on.
Oh, he
Who's
lost it.
marking Mina?
Oh, this is a chance! Oh,
Oh, what is this?
Who's marking Mina? Mama Mina. These lot are crazy.
They should have
man.
scored there.
These lot are
That was a chance
insane.
there for Everton. They've got to score.
That's a foul. God's sake, man.
Who's that? Decore again.
Could have redeemed himself, Decore.
It's like foot everywhere.
There's a very intelligent little cutback here by Iwobi. Look this there. Now bury that.
What save? Oh wait.
Mind the
block.
keeper did well. Ooh, handball there?
That was a bit dirty. That little push from. Thing is, I don't even know the handball rules anymore. I do not know them anymore. So would they give that? If it's bounced off his arm and
No, you can't. It's not deliberate.
No.
yeah, but that used to be the rule, didn't it? It's just, honestly,
They
it's
changed
mad
it,
how they've
they
messed
changed it.
about with this.
They changed it.
Every season you got to look up the terms and conditions. Of the
Honestly,
Premier League.
it is
It's long.
madness.
They don't even send you a PDF anymore. It's long.
No, you have to sign up to that.
Big fella out there.
It's like YouTube with its privacy settings from every day. It's changing.
Oh.
Can't be bothered.
Thing is, while it's 1-0, we're still in this game.
We've been poor in the second half. Haven't done anything since the break.
I think you're missing Richarlison, you know.
No, yeah,
Oh, definitely.
You know, there's
Absolutely.
no cutting edge at all at the moment, is there?
Come on.
it's just poor.
Oh my God.
Needs to get a striker.
And Decore,
I'm trying to see Cucurella
What?
soon. Oh my days, this is insane.
right, do something. Oh my!
Tuchel, it's time to make some tactical Tuchel changes. Come on, I've seen enough. Sure, you have as well.
Look at the midfielder. Look at
Don't
the
let it
gap.
go on any longer, man.
Look at the gap.
It's ridiculous. Seen enough. Need to make some changes. Got 5 subs this season.
No one's stepping out to that.
We need to start.
That's a big advantage.
We need to use our bench. Yeah.
5 subs should benefit.
But you need it. I get what you're saying.
Like you,
I get what you're saying, but you guys spent a lot of money, so I'm not really feeling sorry for you.
Yeah,
but it's just you haven't utilised it well. But with the amount of games that these federations are making these players play, they have to have 5 subs.
It's ridiculous.
It's too many games.
I think you need 10 subs.
You need to scrap that Nations League as well. It's too many games. So
yeah, National League does
ridiculous.
For this season, when they moved the thing to
the winter.
They should have scrapped it. But see, the problem is Nations League's UEFA.
Yeah.
And the World Cup is FIFA.
Yeah.
Two bodies don't work with each other.
No.
They don't really, they're competing with each other.
Oh, look at.
So, because the Nations League, they should not bother with that at all.
No. It's not a good standard. Everybody was getting injured. It's ridiculous. I didn't even watch it. Honestly, I protested.
But this year, they should just not have done it. Because the World Cup's they're playing the World Cup in the winter.
Quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
This is where money just.
I do think that this season you might see a few strange results.
Yeah.
Because you think of it like more than half the season is going to be played after December.
Yeah.
Play it. Chelsea look very rusty, man. Second half.
What are the players going to be like when they come back after that World Cup?
Them lower league teams, that's when they need to pick up their points.
Everton will be top of the league.
You need to pick up your points
Got
after.
no players going to.
Yeah, sleeping. Exactly. You're sleeping. Wake up.
Zachariah saying Ziyech is getting ready for retirement FC, aka Arsenal. Chelsea fan. But hold on, isn't it you guys trying to sign Aubameyang?
No, we're not.
All right, so yeah, chill with that, bro. Chill.
I'm not gonna lie though, I would love an Aubameyang backflip at the Emirates.
He wouldn't do that, man. He wouldn't do that.
It'd be beautiful.
Yeah, you ain't coming to Emirates and beating us either. So I don't know where you're going.
That's why we beat you there last season.
No, you did actually. That was last season. But we beat you at the bridge.
Yeah, I didn't say you wouldn't beat us at the bridge.
Oh,
Yeah, it's time to get Cucurella on. Let's go. It's time to showcase this big 62 million signing.
wow. I'm not even going there now.
You can't say anything about money.
I
You can't say. That's what I love about sitting here with
we've
you.
never
You can't speak about money.
Did you hear what he just said?
You can't speak about money.
62 million. Before he started off the show, it was 50 million plus.
I'm doing it
add-on.
for you.
Right now,
doing it
even
for you.
he's
Because they're
admitting.
winning now.
No, I'm just
Even
doing
he's
it.
admitting now it's 62 million.
You want it to be 62? We can make
Look
it
at the
62. it's
defence.
fine.
Well done, Iwobi.
Iwobi's played well.
Well, Wobie's a problem, man.
Just haven't got that
Is
pace.
this the new dawn of football? Dribbling, ball carrying eights from wide positions and forward positions like Joe Linton and Iwobi.
Yeah,
You know when
Especially when they're strong.
you know when Iwobi was at Arsenal, right? I remember a couple of people saying to me that like when he's in the youth team, man, he played better down the centre. So maybe it's been his position all the while. You know, a lot of times when you break into a team, you break in as a wide player.
Yeah. Because it's less risky.
Yeah. You know, so maybe that was his position all the time. Second half, so it's just watching the stats there. Second half shots, 3 for Everton, none for Chelsea. They've not been very good.
Why are we zooming in on that?
Who's that?
Solomon
Rondon.
Rondon. I mean,
He's injured, isn't
he was suspended. He got a 1-game ban for getting sent off last season. Last game. Of the
Well, you
season.
could do with a striker, even him. No?
Yeah, honestly.
That was Benitez who brought him back, isn't it?
Oh yeah, loved him.
Ooh, that was mistimed.
I think he got the ball. Didn't he?
Another corner.
I need a second goal. Because this is long, the second half.
Sean Mitchie says Pochettino can go to Everton when Frank gets sacked.
I'm not going to lie, people need to start respecting Pochettino more.
I don't think we're on that level at the minute.
Why would Pochettino go from PSG down to Everton right now?
And Catalina says McNeil needs to show up, she says.
Yeah, it's not looked great, yeah.
Well, it was a chance again for Chelsea. It was in the box. It was dropping anywhere.
I don't like Kante.
I just
being the
don't
last man
understand.
for these corners, man. Getting PTSD.
What was that?
I just don't understand why. Oh, what is?
He stayed down there. He's getting up now. Who can you bring on?
No, honestly, thinking about the bench,
Ali.
the most attacking player we've got is Dele Alli.
Bring him on then.
Think
And now,
it-
what a waste. That's something. Yeah, you know what?
Oh, here we go,
Whoever's
yeah.
doing your transfer
and the-
business.
Yeah, let's
Dele Alli.
Yeah, let's drill them now because you've been talking about my business all this time. Yeah,
Dele
talk
Alli.
about it. Talk about
We're
it.
good, man.
No,
good.
for real, no, serious.
Now, he's got this clause in his contract, doesn't he? Look, we pay them 10
Explain
million-
yourself,
10
Mac.
million pounds every
Explain yourself.
20 appearances.
And then you didn't play him.
And
You
then
didn't
we
want to
didn't play
pay
him,
him.
then we don't play
You
him.
didn't want to pay him. Yeah. I remember thinking, where is Ali? And then I remember that it was based on how many games he played.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
guys were just like, we're not going to play him,
10
so we don't have to
million
pay for him.
every 20 games.
Jeez, man.
What,
What a
Kai?
waste of
Oh.
money. He didn't quite have it, hasn't he? What a
That was
waste
another
of
big money
Dele
signing,
Alli.
weren't it?
Who?
Massive money.
Havertz, yeah.
Yeah. Waste of money.
Whoa. He's still young. Relax.
He did score a Champions League.
He did.
win.
He did.
The thing is, he doesn't do anything in between.
It's like Dele Alli. Just like Dele Alli.
No, he's never scored no big goal like that.
Don't know. I remember him doing some dutty thing against Crystal Palace once
When was
In a Tottenham shirt.
last season. I think.
that? Dele Alli.
Oh, here he is.
Here he's coming
Oh,
on.
wow. Speaking of the devil. Speaking of
You
the
better-
devil.
yeah, you better come on and do something.
Speaking of the
Which bit
devil.
of pace are we taking off to put him on?
Take off a Wobie.
6 goals for Chelsea, you know.
Yeah, he actually panned goals against us, I'm not going to lie.
He ain't scoring nothing, man. Dele
I
Alli.
want to know.
So
who's
will you have to
coming
pay Tottenham money again when you come?
It's whenever he makes 20 appearances. I don't know how many he's on, but honestly, I'd bench him at 19 forever.
Oh,
Go on.
well, this is better. You've got to say, though, this has been a lot better this half from Everton. Without actually, getting the goal or really threatening a
McNeil.
lot on goal. But it's a lot better. They've come out and they're having a go. It's Dwight McNeil coming off. He's worked very hard, but back in the more time helping out defence rather than going forwards.
Not bad for
But it's
£5
been that
million
type of
pound
game.
up front.
5 million?
Up front, yeah.
Plus add-ons.
Add-ons up to 15.
No, it's 4 million plus add-ons.
Ah, you see? It's not just us. You've never actually mentioned what the full amount for McNeil is, just always 5 million up front.
It's 15 mil.
Huh? See?
Now,
You see?
Now you can't give me that.
It's
You
not
can't.
bad
You've
for
just
Dwight
spent
McNeil.
I know, I'm
£20
just saying,
million
like, he's just taking a whole 10 million off the price.
Not bad for Dwight McNeil.
Yeah,
It's not bad, but let's hear the
It's all-
full
it's
price.
all
That's a good ball.
It's all incentivized.
That's
if
a
you-
good ball.
Go on! Oh! Oh! No.
That was nowhere near.
I love that reaction.
You sound
there.
calm, I am.
I
Now, do
love
you know
that
what it
reaction
is? Let me
there.
get. Do you know what it is? I've seen him score 2 volleys like that. I've seen him score 2 volleys, and I thought, come on. A moment it left it foot, and then that was it.
That's that bad camera angle right there. Got
What you
people-
should have done with Dele Alli, you should have just said, right, we'll pay you.
What's going
What's he
on?
doing now? We'll pay you 5 million up front, right? And we'll pay you 100 million for every goal he
When
scores.
he wins the Ballon d'Or. After scoring
No, every
50
goal
goals.
he scores will get you 100 million. Yeah, I mean, you could have got a bargain.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
is
finally
that?
make some changes,
Well, that
man.
was poor.
How
that was
long?
poor.
Go on,
How
there's your
long
man,
do you have
Dele
to
Tell you
Alli.
what, Everton are knocking on
Go
the
on,
door.
Dele Alli.
How long do you have to watch us be dominated to make a change? Let's go.
Oh wow! Oh wow! What is that?
Shut up, Patterson. Ain't nobody talking to you.
Oh wow!
Get
Ethan
right back
Patterson
where.
was from.
Get back
Where'd
right
you
back
buy
to
him
that
from?
position, my boy.
Rangers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Look at the way he went down, Chilwell, man. Get up, man.
Just come back from injury, man. Allow him. That's why we need cucurella. I told you, man. See what I'm saying?
Oh!
Who's that?
Well, Koulibaly's got a bit of
That
cramp.
man comes off. You are
I
losing
think
this
it's
game.
cramp.
He's
Cramp.
cool, man. He's cool.
Oh, his Chalobah's not even in the.
He's on the bench.
not on the
Amadou
bench.
Onana.
Oh, that's Onana. That's Onana.
Yeah.
He's 20.
Yeah, he's young.
Jeez, man, he looks
30.
way older than that, isn't it?
35 million.
Again, that's a lot of money, isn't it? When Onana,
12
when Onana was first being linked, he was linked with Arsenal. They were saying 20 million. Now it's gone 35. These teams in Europe are screwing over the English clubs. I'm telling you.
We've paid something like 15 mil up front.
It's a seller's market.
35 million. I mean, he's still young, I guess, but
It's a seller's market.
And Garner's coming as well. Ladrissa Garner guy is coming back to Everton
yeah.
alongside him. So that I'm cool with them 2 signings, but it's very clear we need a
It
striker.
can be a bit of a controversial move that Ghana gave him.
Yeah.
With that whole stuff around him not wanting to wear the rainbow stuff and that.
Yeah, I get that.
Do
get
you
it.
think?
Who was that?
Ghana gay.
Oh, I didn't
It's
even know
Reece
about
James coming off. Yeah,
The amount of times Tuchel's gone like this, it's crazy in the second half. It's literally these lot are sleeping.
Yeah, what it is, he refused to wear. When he was playing for PSG.
He refused to wear it. Is that because it's about religion or
a
something?
rainbow kit, and he said he refused to wear it. It's caused a lot of controversy.
Yeah, it would.
And that will come back up when he comes over here.
Absolutely.
Who they're bringing on? Loftus-Cheek and Captain America Pulisic coming onto the pitch. No Cucurella yet.
No more Captain America. No more. Vice captain until we see a proper season.
Who's the captain?
Vice captain.
Captain
America.
America.
No more captain now. Vice captain.
Oh, come on, man. They're taking Chilwell off. I want to see Cucurella.
Hey, wait, you're taking Joe off and Cucurella's not coming on?
And bringing on Pulisic.
Oh, wow.
Cucurella saying, see, I should have went City.
City should have paid the money. Oil boys.
It's kind of mad
Them
that
Brighton
they
man,
genuinely needed him and they
Those
didn't
guys are
sign him.
bright, man. Trust me. You wouldn't want to play poker with them, man. I'll tell you that. You lose all your money.
Just needs to be some urgency from either team.
I think you've been a much better team in this half.
Is he playing Reece
just-
James at left wing back? Hey, Tuchel, what are you doing, big man? Why has he put Reece James on the left and now what, Pulisic's at right wing back?
Oh, what is that?
Can't break him down.
Blood fire. Please, Tuchel, I'm not seeing it. No, Loftus-Cheek's at right wing back.
When we did video in January, I spoke about Loftus-Cheek, saying that he would be the sort of midfielder that Everton needed. And again, it still baffles me that we didn't even try. We didn't even ask the question in January.
He doesn't want to leave at all.
And I get it.
Like, we've had so many times where Loftus-Cheek has come up on the table for a move and he just refuses to leave Chelsea. He desperately wants to make it at Chelsea. I can't fault him.
Thing is, on his days, he's sent like
He is, on his day, he's a proper game changer. But my thing is with him is that you're at that age now where it's like, do you not want to just play week in, week out? Maybe try and break into the England squad if you can build up some form. I don't know. It's a strange one, but he just does not want to move from Chelsea. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. I rate him enough to actually be like, I don't mind keeping it. Yeah, probably.
He's a good player as well.
Nah, he's good. Like, he's not like a Deadwood for us where I'm like, oh, yeah, just
no.
Another injury there. It's Yerry Mina.
not Deadwood, but it's
Yerry Mina's gone down holding his ankle. And that's not good because it was kind of unprovoked. It wasn't fouled or anything like that. Oh. It's looking like another injury here for Yerry Mina. It's not looking good. It's his ankle. Is it ankle or is it hamstring? More problems for Lampard. You watch him here and there, look. Here it is.
Hey,
he feels it
that
right
pre-season. What happened?
Oh.
Achilles, I don't know. Pac-Man says, Robbie, ask the Everton fan what's in the water at Goodison. Half of their players dressed like a 40-year-old single mums. Is Lampard starting a book club? Oh, gosh.
We embrace it.
Harsh.
Embrace it. Embrace a book club.
Tuchel brand of football. This is Cirques. He says, Tuchel's brand of football is dreadful. He won't last long. Do you like his style of football?
I feel like we have not reached our pinnacle yet in the way we play. This is just teething problems.
Oh wow, that's a fence answer. That
Been there
is.
a couple of years, hasn't
I can see that splinters from here.
Just need to.
Sean Mitchie says, it's not boring. Tuchel just hasn't got the squad yet. And then he says, laugh out loud. It's true. Look at the players he's got, man.
It's half baked.
This is free at the
We're
back.
getting there. I think for me, once you're done with Fofana, then Frankie De Jong, another forward or two, then I think we'll start to see Tuchel ball. But
Why can't we see Tuchel ball with the players he's got? He's got some great players.
Because I just think, some of these players, when I was talking about a lack of creativity, yes, these attacking managers have their systems, but they also need the players on the pitch to then showcase some sort of ability and some sort of class. If there's an opportunity to play a killer ball, that's not the style of play. That's because you have the ability to do that. I said at the start of the show, there's no Chelsea player in that team that has an elite pass. The only dribbler we have in that team, when we go through the names, is Sterling. Kai is not really going past players. Mount's not going past players. So it's not exciting. People will say, oh, it's the system. It's not exciting because of the players that are in the system. They're not able to do exciting things. If Neymar goes into that team, you think we're going to be boring? No, of course not.
But look at the players you've got.
I just told you about them. I just told you about them players.
Come on. You've got Raheem Sterling now.
Yeah, and he's been exciting today. You see how he's dribbled past players?
Yeah, but not enough though. Because you ain't getting the ball enough.
I hear that, but I think
Ruben
it's too early to judge it. Like at the start of the game,
debut.
I didn't want
to cut you.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm coming on for Yerry Mina, Ruben Vinagre for his debut.
I 100% get what people saying. They want to be more excited. They want to see more exciting football. I want to see more exciting football. But today is about the result.
Yeah, today. But you play like this all season.
No, not all the time. Start of last season up until where we fell off, we played good football. Leicester away, I think it was. Juventus. We played good football in these games. When the injuries come in, Chilwell, James, then we start playing poor football. 100%. Yeah. But
anyway, 20 minutes ago, can Everton get? They've had loads of the ball in this half, but just can't seem to be. They don't look like they're going to score, do they?
We just can't cut through the line, and if we do, that final ball into the box or that final pass just isn't of the quality that it needs to be. Against teams that are not as defensively strong as Chelsea, I think we would have scored today. The problem is Chelsea are. Chelsea don't have a weak defensive area really. They're not weak on the left. They're not weak on the right. They're not weak in the middle by any stretch, and the keeper's solid. So it would be very difficult for Everton to break through that, especially with no striker.
Do you know what though?
Callie says boring Chelsea.
Can I make a point on this boring thing? It's only in the last few years where every team now has to play entertaining. Before, when the Premier League was 10, 20 years ago, there were teams that played crap football, but no one cared.
It's about winning. That amount of money.
When you spend that amount of money,
every player's an international, even on the bench.
I hear that. When you spend that amount of money,
when
you spend that amount of money, you need to win, Robbie. The football is about winning.
Of course.
You need to win trophies. We can play beautiful football till the cows come home, Arsene Wenger-esque. But if you don't win any trophies, it doesn't mean anything. So
if City play nice football, they win.
Yeah, but
Liverpool play nice football, they win.
That's cool, but not everybody can play that to that level.
Boring football, right? I mean.
But we win things.
The players you've got, I want to see better football from Chelsea.
Listen, if we play good football 70% of the time,
free at the back,
and bad football 30% of the time, and we win trophies, I'm happy with it.
Free at the back system.
No, that's not fair, because you could play a free at the back system and still play good football.
How many of the top really exciting teams play at free at the back?
Not many.
I'll give you a couple of minutes to think about it.
Not many. Tottenham.
Hang on.
They finished ahead of you last season. You're not allowed to do that.
I'm thinking the man's going to start telling me about Real Madrid and teams like that.
You're not allowed to do that. They finished ahead of you. You're not allowed to.
I can't believe you just dropped Tottenham in that conversation.
That's how desperate he's getting.
You can't disrespect Tottenham.
A Chelsea fan putting Tottenham in there.
Can't do that.
Play it!
Oh, here's a chance.
Play
There's
the ball!
chance. Dele Alli.
Get up!
Otter,
what is that?
He doing?
Get up! I don't want to see none of that nonsense, Dele.
What a waste of money. Tottenham, yeah?
Up you get. Up you get.
Tottenham, yeah?
Up you get. I do want to see the 4 more often. I do.
Look at Tamari Gray here.
When we
Look how much space he's got.
And then he's got to cut it again.
I think we played a 4 against you and we got absolutely slammed. So, again, the game's about winning. If we win games with 3 at the back, like we did before Christmas.
By Gordon. What is Dele Alli, man?
Play beautiful football with 4 at the back and don't win. Dele Alli.
Come on, man.
What's happened to this guy?
I just want to see Everton shoot.
He used to be a good player.
He lost Ericsson. Biggest problem.
No, he lost his edge.
Maybe.
He lost his edge in football.
Did he get a new contract or something? I don't know what's the reason for that.
I don't know whether it was just mentality. It's just gone. I sort of feel
Did
like.
he pick up injuries? Potentially even? I don't know.
I want to see some more. Can't you bring Brozier on as well? I want to see a striker up front.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, just literally.
Sell these guys, man. Let these guys go off and play, man. Brozier, Connor Gallagher.
We have more
Ruben
players.
Loftus-Cheek. Let the man and go and play, man.
We have just as
Here we go.
Ah,
They're both coming
bro,
up. Hey, they're both coming up.
What's that, Robbie? No academy players. No academy players.
At last, he must have heard me.
No opportunities.
No, you see, he
Here are
heard
your
me.
opportunities.
He heard me.
Here are your opportunities.
He
There
heard
you are.
me.
You happy now? You
He heard
happy?
me. No, I am happy.
62 million coming on and the academy player. A little bit of balance.
And a 90 million player coming off. Plus add-ons.
Robbie was just slated, and then as soon as the TV bang, in he comes. Brilliant. Go on, Tuchel.
Cucurella coming on.
Finally. That's my
Or
boy.
as expressions call him, Hugh Wizzy.
Fair. He does look like he was.
Koulibaly coming off, he looks like he's struggling with cramp. So Cucurella on. And Broja.
Cucurella's going to play left side centre back
Be
in a three.
interested to see how Broja does now. It was exciting last year, for much of the season at Southampton. Actually, you know what? He come on banging a couple of goals. He could earn himself.
Really
a
happy
long
to see
term.
him. Yeah, I'm happy he stayed. I really.
Yeah, play these guys, man. Give them a chance.
Robbie wants to see what the La Cobham hype is about.
Yeah.
It's just the depth for me. The depth is it's just mad.
Go on, bro. Well, our depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is a good. But we need more.
You as you said you said it on the thing about the needle going up, the gauge going up. It's just you're not quite on the level of City and Liverpool.
No.
They should be with the players.
They should be, but
The personnel that Chelsea have got, and over the years they've had, they should be on that level.
I mean, people are predicting that Chelsea are going to finish sixth.
Yeah. Fifth and sixth, I saw.
I've said that with Chelsea, they don't quite see themselves this season. Sorry, not even this season, but I don't know. It's just something that ain't. It may be because Abramovich ain't there. It's just
No, it's just too many players that don't want to be here.
But they're going to be right up there. Look at the players they've got.
Yeah,
they've got quality players.
I'll tell you what it is. There's too many players that don't want to be here or need to leave. Like
Yeah.
we got a good team that you can see, but then behind this, there's Alonso, there's Werner, there's Emerson, there's Kennedy,
Alonso's
there's
leaving,
Barkley. So all of these guys just floating about messes up the environment.
Barkley, maybe send him back to.
It's not good for the environment, you know.
Apparently, they offered him to Everton, and Everton said no.
To be fair, I think they held talks, and I think half of the board would have had him back, half of them didn't, and then they got the reaction on Twitter and places from the fans. The fans won't have him back for what happened. Because if you remember, he was going to Chelsea.
They run a poll on the
35
official Everton
million.
account. Would you take Barkley back? Poll.
No,
Yes
quite.
or no? Imagine.
Honestly,
Clubs should start doing that. That'd be
Honestly.
brilliant.
Do you know what? It actually wouldn't
It
be
would.
a bad idea. Yeah, because if you remember, he was going to Chelsea for 35 million, and then something happened.
So we paid 15.
You did.
Yeah.
So in the summer, he was going because it was the last year of his contract. Chelsea agreed a deal with Everton, 35 million. He's in Cobham doing his medical. Something goes wrong. He comes back to Everton, gets injured, and then he goes for 15 in January because he gets a higher sell-on for. Now that is meant to be an Evertonian, and he cost his club £20 million by that. So I would never want him back in a blue shirt again.
Was that what happened?
Yeah, apparently.
This is good. Ain't that Conor Gallagher on?
No, not yet.
Oh no, it's Pulisic, right? Blonde hair.
I think this substitute
Well,
thing
that
is
played well.
really going to hurt.
Everton,
us
to
this
be
season.
fair, they've really fought in this half. I'll give them that. You know what I mean? They haven't had the cutting edge, but they've put up a good fight, man.
I don't think either half we've been completely blown away.
No.
I just you can clearly see that Everton are a team that's probably that's very decent, bottom half, at the bottom of it, and Chelsea are a team that are going to be fighting for the top four. You can clearly see the divide.
Still early in the season. Carlton says Chelsea plays with 5 defenders. Tuchel's style of play is not progressive at all. Timo would excel at Liverpool. I blame Tuchel. Where's Werner? He's not in on the bench, is he? Injured.
Nope. I don't know, but he's not on the bench. Hopefully he's leaving. Can't finish. Like people can talk about, he would succeed at Liverpool. He would get more chances for sure. Like Liverpool create more chances, but the guy can't finish.
He was linked with Roma and that, weren't they?
Yeah, he's linked with Juventus, linked with Newcastle, linked with RB Leipzig.
It's his wages, aren't it? I couldn't believe when I saw his wages, man. He's on 240 grand a week.
270.
£270,000 a week.
That's mad.
Timo Werner.
But these clubs, these top six, this is a massive divide. These top six clubs, they pay so much money.
Yeah,
I was looking
that's mental money for
Yeah, that's
Timo.
mental.
I agree, and I was
Timo
looking.
Werner.
That's embarrassing.
I was looking at Barcelona's wages, and literally there wasn't a player there under like 100
That's why
grand.
them clubs deserve to get out of business. I'm sorry.
It's mad, isn't it?
And then now they're doing all these little deals and these little shufflings and things like that. When other clubs have to, that was good by Cucurella, by the way. When other clubs have to do things, more fairer.
By the
I
book.
think Iwobi's played really well in that position, and that was a good ball. What can Dele Alli do? But he just.
I love this.
lack
5
of
defenders, everyone covers each other. It's beautiful. The art of defending needs to come back.
Boring, Chelsea.
But that's our DNA. Like that's what everybody always used to call us
boring?
anyway. Yeah. So it's like we shouldn't even be rattled by it. Like it's an era for beautiful football. I get it. But
Players you've got, man. I want to see a bit more progression, man. I want to see.
The thing
them-
is-
soon come. Soon come.
Thing
You're
is,
telling me that ever since
come.
I've known you've been saying that. It soon come.
thing is, everything about football's changed though, and it's like, what do you define as beautiful now? Is it skill? Is it people
Winning.
taking on 15? Exactly.
Winning.
Is it people taking on
Oh, he
like?
says this is good.
Penalty.
Oh, he's gone down, and that's a free kick on the edge of the box, I think.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yellow card for Mikalenko. But Loftus-Cheek was.
I have no idea
on the other
what we're
side of
doing
it.
right now. We have so many random players in random positions, but
Sterling again there. Just brushed him off, didn't he? He's strong, Sterling, isn't he?
are you not entertained? Look at these runners.
Not sure how much of a foul that was.
Again, though, it's that ball carrying midfielder on the half turn. That is what we lack.
I think the game's kind of dying a bit though.
It
Like,
has
we don't
died.
really have like the same individualism, brilliance that we used to. Hazard, Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah.
Do you know
That,
what I
that
mean?
class moment from
Yeah.
someone.
I don't want to go back to the Riquelmes and the Aymars and
Oh,
the
wow.
Ronaldinhos. Like they just don't exist anymore.
Yeah. Milo says Tuchel and Lampard are favourites for getting sacked first. El
Keep
Saki
talking, guys. Keep talking.
I reckon Gerrard's in there as
Keep the hate up.
And Diallo says Tuchel playing Al Qaeda ball, holding players hostage. Anyway, this is a chance. Reece James from here can bang him in. Cucurella over it as well.
He scored against Everton for Brighton.
I wouldn't mind a Cucurella. going
Cucurella
in.
over it?
After all of this
Do you know
talk,
what?
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Let's
It's a lot
see
to
what
take in.
It's
Cucurella
just
can do
difficult,
for
isn't
them.
it?
It's just not easy, man. Like,
It's all set up for Cucurella.
You're in the game, and then like
On his left
Cucurella
foot.
comes on. It's just like, come on, man.
I mean, how
like
much money?
£62 million worth of left-sided quality. It's just not easy. James, why did you take that? It was for Cookie. That's his new
Oh,
name
he's
now.
got a nickname.
No, it's for Cookie, bro.
You've given him a nickname.
Cookie.
No,
Cookie.
honestly.
I've got a nickname for him, Add-ons.
Add-on.
Add-ons, I'm calling him, man. That's my nickname.
Yo, James.
Oh,
James is actually
come
doing
on,
well.
man. Do
30
something.
million quid plus 62
Yo,
million
this
add-ons.
team is just crazy. Very
thing
recharged.
is, we're boring. Like,
The whole game
you know,
boring.
we're sitting here. It's just like
Go on, Cookie.
we are providing the entertainment. I swear. Now that
Chelsea
KSI's
boring.
fight's off, me and you're gonna have to step in Matisse.
Wait, who's in this back three? I'm so confused. Is it James?
Wow.
I think Aspilicueta's gone into the back three. So Cookie's at left wing back.
Honestly, look how stacked
Go on,
that
Sterling.
midfield
Oh,
is.
loose touch. Cookie, gone! Look, delivery!
Oh, block,
Immediately coming on and changing things. Go on,
Great
Cookie!
block there by Mikalenko.
You see what I'm talking about? That's the kind of
been good
delivery
for
I'm
Everton
talking
as well,
about. Quality. Immediately comes on changing the game.
Honestly.
Look at that. Beautiful cutback. City would have loved it. Oh,
Yeah, you know what? When he cut that back, I was just thinking...
City.
That's City.
That's City.
That's City.
Sterling, I'm not going to lie. Sterling today just needs to... He's a little bit rough around the edges. He's been
No, but
dangerous.
that was a good block, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He's,
it's a good
he's
block,
been,
but-
he's been too called.
Who?
Sterling is going
Nah,
to
he's
be
not been too called.
Everybody's laughing at your nickname, Cookie.
Yeah, man.
Cookie Monster, says
Cookie
Alex.
monster. Yeah. he is a monster.
Ray
James
Dingle
has
says
been
you must
very
calm down. Calm down, Matisse.
What do you mean calm down?
Cookie. Hope the cookie don't crumble.
Not today.
Oh, what's
What is that? Pickford.
Pickford! I swear, he's playing
Pickford's
against
got
you
a
today.
brick in
He's
his
playing
foot, man.
against you. He's playing for Chelsea today.
He's got a brick in his boots. What's that?
Pickford is on a madness.
Bloody hell.
He'd be great at foot golf though. He can clear it really far.
Up. Brilliant.
By the way, where's the white rum in here, production team, man? It's Jamaica Independence Day. We should have had some white rum in here. We should have some corrugated rice, some peas.
Oh,
some
wow.
oxtail, some escovitch fish.
Get me some dumplings.
You know what I mean? Dumplings. Hey, yo, Mike,
dumplings.
Get in there,
Get me a
Mike.
patty, some dumplings.
Hey!
Yeah.
Rice, peanut.
Why is there police on
There
the
was a
pitch?
policeman running on the pitch.
Hey,
what's going on?
What's going on?
He's come to arrest the Chelsea team for being so boring.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's this?
Medical emergency.
This is happening a lot.
Yeah, that
This
is
is
happening a
happening a
lot.
lot.
Medical emergency in the stands.
This is insane how often this happens.
It might be quite serious.
This is insane.
New guidelines they're saying this season in Premier League stadiums for it. So
Every a doctor on every well, there must have been one already, isn't it?
a lot of these some guy was saying to me at the Arsenal last year that a lot of times when they do these medical emergencies, well, listen,
I was seeing that they weren't
like
going to
people
stop
would
the
just-
games.
People just faint on things like that, and immediately they'll just stop it. That's a medical emergency. And,
Yeah.
You know, he was saying that a couple of them that passed out, they've had a bit too much to drink and things like that.
But they were saying that they
not
weren't
to say
gonna,
that this is the case here.
They were saying that they were gonna stopping the game if there's an emergency in the stands because they're gonna leave the team, medical team. They're gonna leave them to stay on the bench and they're gonna have people in the stands that deal with these things.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't have somebody that say has a heart attack in the stands and the game's still being played. That just doesn't seem right to me. That seems insane.
But a lot of times the medical emergencies are not always.
Yeah, severe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farhad says arrest Chelsea for playing so boring.
Whinge, whine. Sounds like broke teams.
Mendnuk says have some jerk chicken. Yeah, we want some jerk chicken in here, man. You like jerk chicken, Mike?
Yeah, man. Mutton. Oh.
Hey, I like it. Wales,
Honestly, So my usual order is probably curried mutton with rice and peas and steamed veg. Like that's standard. Get down large, and then I'll have 2 dumplings, and then I'll specially order a patty for the day after. Put that in the fridge, warm it up nice.
Warm it up later, yeah.
Oh yeah, and some punch, Caribbean punch, obviously.
He's all in, man.
That, honestly, yeah.
He's
And
all
look at me, I know my food,
No,
man.
you're like me as well. We better ease off of that, man. You know what I mean? Better leg of that. Just on Kalalu. On its own. Right. Looks like the game's going to get back underway. They've dealt with the medical emergency. Lots of changes this season. They've also done this thing where they got all the ball boys. As soon as the ball goes out, they throw it back in straight away to get the game
No time
moving.
wasting.
Yeah, to cut down on time wasting.
There was a statistic earlier that they read out on Saturday Football Show about 55 minutes of the 90 is played on the pitch, the rest is off.
Yeah,
Which I find that insane.
it is insane.
Or last season on average anyway.
Right, running out of time here for you, Mike.
Yeah,
Only about 3 minutes left plus.
It's just
3 minutes plus add-ons. I mean added time.
I
Sorry.
love Cucurella already, man.
there'll be a decent bit of stoppage.
I have to say,
time, won't there?
Cucurella looks
Yo,
comfortable.
he's just a baller, man. No international appearances as well. So hopefully then.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully he doesn't go to the World Cup, so then he's just fresh. I'm happy with that. Say it like it's a bad
ball
thing.
in.
More than happy for him to not play for Spain.
Oh, look at
Let Marcus Alonso do that while he's playing for Barcelona.
the space he's got.
Go on. Let Cuckoo overlap. There you go, bro. Yeah.
Have you just given him another nickname?
Cuckoo. It's either Cookie or Cuckoo. It depends. If he does something wild, I'm gonna call him Cuckoo.
Looks
He
like
looks
the
like that other man as well, doesn't he? You know that 15-minute. Oh, what's his name? Joe Wicks.
Yo.
Hey, you're right. He does look like Joe Wicks.
Giving him that Wicksy vibes.
Yeah, he was doing something, putting them through their paces in the gym. That's Cucurella with the corner.
What a
and
cross.
It was a good corner.
Hey, this guy, he can do no wrong. He's already coming up the levels. That's what I like about every signing we've made is they go straight into the 11 and they have upped the levels completely.
Pulisic is another one that hasn't quite made it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is his last season. If he doesn't sort himself out this season, then I think he's got to go.
How much was he?
Oh,
50. And he's been here. This will be his
59.
fourth season.
Was it
58.
59? Are we now?
Now it's 58.
Hang on. Wait for it. How much?
I remember now.
Was,
I loaded it up on Football
how much
Manager. I
was
remember how much
Mendy?
it was.
How much was Mendy?
Oh, he's
The
cheap.
keeper.
Mendy was cheap.
He's
Yeah,
2020.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if the player's bad,
Yeah, they're
the
expensive.
value goes down. If the
Yeah,
player's
yeah.
good,
Oh, yeah. It's a well-known thing in the Chelsea community. The more we pay, the
What this is, Dele Alli?
more likely they are to flop.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's rubbish, Dele Alli, man.
But obviously that won't be the case with Cuckoo because he's just a baller.
Can they nick one, Everton?
Go home.
They've had a very good half, but can they nick? Oh, it's a free kick.
Check that.
Captain America there.
Vice captain.
Lieutenant.
Yeah, until further notice.
Private America.
Yeah, you're not captain at the moment. Lot of work to do this season before you can get Captain America status.
On his day, he's a brilliant player, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm
doesn't
tired
have
of
enough
this
days.
on his day people. I need Koulibaly's,
Actually, you know what? On that,
consistency.
that wasn't a foul. I didn't think that was a foul.
all this on your day nonsense. Like this is why we are where we are, constantly in battle for top four. Need consistency now.
Right, what can they swing him? Can they get any joy here? Damari Gray over it. Time running out. We're into
Don't
time
like
added on.
10
minutes of add-ons. Right, here we go.
It's a lot of time.
Damari Gray to swing it in. Oh, that
Go on!
went anywhere.
Oh, I thought Gordon was on that.
Appealing for handball.
Yeah, allow it.
Oh,
Everton don't get VAR decisions.
Allow it.
is it a throw in?
What's going on?
Are they looking at it? Let's see it. It looked like something happening there. Let's see.
What-
Nah,
What's that?
Behave yourselves.
Nah, it's not a
Please
handball.
don't make me chuckle. Grasping at straws.
Still enough time there for Everton to get a result. Still 10 minutes left.
Who's that? Is that
See
Roja? Wow.
Yeah.
He's rapid.
No, he is. Cuckoo.
Oh, it's calm, that is.
Baller.
He's just brought that chill
Now you
vibes.
see why we need him. You see this?
He's brought that chill
Look
Love
at
Island
the
vibes to
level.
scene.
That's why we needed him. Okay, that was a bad pass.
Milo says Everton should buy Pulisic. Tuchel doesn't know how to utilise him like Lampard did at Chelsea.
Was he good for Lampard?
Yeah, he had a good purple patch. I wouldn't say he was good for Lampard.
I'll
That'd be a
negotiate
little, that'd be a
with
little
you.
bit extreme.
Can we have him on loan? Because we can't afford him.
He's very expensive, wages wise. But after
How much is his wages?
probably like 150. After lockdown.
150.
150.
Yeah. After lockdown, he went on a
Bloody
great
hell.
run. Him and Giroud, but he wasn't really that great at the beginning of that season, and he wasn't that great in the second.
What's
season.
that?
Hell is
It
that?
is literally 8 minutes left of this game, and you're playing balls that are going out of touch.
Ooh.
See what I'm
Now,
saying?
Thiago
Old
Silva's
man,
got crap.
like we love him dearly, but he's old guy.
It's the first
bro.
game of the season.
Yeah, I know, but this is what I'm saying, Robbie. This is why we need Cookie. This is why we need Koulibaly. We need
Koulibaly went off before him.
We need Fofana.
And
Yeah.
Koulibaly's not young either, by the way.
So
He's
if
30, same
31.
age as Van Dijk. But
If he come off, who have you got on the bench to replace him?
Trevor Chalobah, I think. We need to sign Fofana for 80 million or 70 million.
Fofana's good.
Yeah.
Put
But
50
the
on
only
the
thing
front.
is the question mark is because of that big
Leg
injury.
break. Yeah, the leg break. Look at
Thiago
that.
Silva,
at
look
it.
at his stats there,
Jesus.
brilliant.
Unbelievable. But he always pulls up like that. It scares me.
First in every
fine now.
rank in defence
Seems to be fine now.
at 38. Unbelievable.
Yeah, got to be 38, I think, in September or October.
Do you like the new Premier League ball?
Not ready. I'm not accustomed to it yet. Do you know the ball I really miss is the yellow and purple one?
Yeah.
That was a great one. The winter ball, way back when. I think it
Way
was
back when
07.
them total 90 boots were
Yeah,
there as well.
that's the one. Yeah. Total
yeah.
90 boots. That was the era. That's my favourite ball. I
Yeah,
think.
that was the one. What was that, 04, 05?
I think it might have been around about then, yeah, or maybe
don't
05,
really pay
06,
attention to the
07 kind of.
Yeah, I think
It's one of those years.
I just want to see the ball in the back of the net.
Now we're done with that now. It's enough. Leave it at
I'm
this.
not.
1-0. It's good. Like this has been encouraging for both teams. No, for you guys. It's been
encouraging?
Yeah, it's an encouraging
I
performance.
mean, we might have had more of the ball, but
Everton have done well in the second half.
I can't think of many shots we've had.
You've been better than us in the second half.
Problem is they don't, without Calvert-Lewin.
I mean, what's that?
I don't like all this now, clearing it away and nonsense like that. There's still 7 minutes to
And
go.
Chelsea,
6 minutes to
Chelsea have got everyone behind the ball all half.
6 minutes to go, man. What are we doing?
It's been. No, they have.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
I just think Everton, if this is clearly the issue, clearly the issue is
What was that?
Clearly,
Dele Alli, man, get him off.
the issue is
Sterling running.
Oh my God, Sterling, man.
clearly the issue is we need some attackers. Like we need a goal scorer, we need a midfielder, we need someone who can play on the turn.
Yeah. Notice Sterling's played very centrally, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's an inverted winger.
Yeah, he's not really played. He's not really been out wide at all. Like, whereas at City,
Yeah,
he plays.
right out wide.
He's sort of more playing in the position he plays when he plays for England.
Yeah, we don't really have out and out wingers in this team.
No, just because you've got about 10 at the back.
For God's sake.
Anyway, there's about 5 minutes left. Who's your man of the match?
Can I give it to Koulibaly because he come off so early? If not, Silva. It's one of them two. From Everton, I think Mikalenko's done quite well on the left-hand side. Or Iwobi.
I think Iwobi's from Everton. I'd say Iwobi maybe for me, Everton.
I'd probably give it to Koulibaly. Just had such an exceptional.
None of the attacking players, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I would literally love Matisse to track how many people he gives man of the match to this season and how many of them are defenders.
Oh, it will be defenders. Defenders are the best part of the team. Cucurella, James, Chilwell, Koulibaly, Silva, best part of the team.
Oh, look how easy that is.
Oh
Look.
my God, just cut it back first time and we could have had a second
Yeah,
goal.
you should have cut that back.
Jesus, man, this attack. Yeah, attackers are not attacking.
And Everton now are losing this game because of a Decore mistake.
Indeed.
Ooh, that was a stupid foul to give
Hope
away
we
by
are.
Tchaikovsky. Ambrosia.
Do you think the reason why people say, well, obviously we're having this debate, but you think the people saying that you're boring, it's because the emphasis is all on your centre-backs? Like the emphasis of Chelsea is always seems to be on their centre-backs, but actually you have got some quality forward players that would get into most teams in the Premier League.
Yeah, but most teams in the Premier League is not. That's not good enough.
It's a style of playing.
It's not good enough when you're trying to be in the top four. Like out of the top 5 teams, top 6 teams, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham all have much better attacks.
Yeah.
So then we're falling into that
You've
Arsenal.
got a good attack.
It's good,
You've got a
but
good
the defense
attack.
is great.
You've got Raheem Sterling, Havertz, all these guys, right? Or that's
The attack is
right,
good and the defense
but
is great.
it's the way in which Tuchel plays with the 3 at the back, that formation.
But why would you
That
not
does-
play to your
that-
strengths?
3 at the back, as a guy, I know you love your tactics, right? 3 at the back is not an attacking formation in football. That does
I
not.
think it depends on how you use
does
your
not-
wing backs. But
Huh?
I think it depends on how you use your wing backs. But
But 3 at the back, you're set up to defend.
but if your defense
Right?
is your
And
strongest
you're
part of your
set-
team,
You're set up to defend and counter attack.
yeah, I hear that. But if your defenders
Play the ball!
What is
oh
Pickford
my
doing?
God!
if your defenders are your strongest part of your team, why would you play to your attackers who are your weakest part
What
of your
was
team?
Pickford doing there?
Honestly.
If he didn't pull him back there, sorry, Matisse. If he hadn't pulled, what is Pickford? What's he on today?
Drugs.
Jeez.
He's a crazy
You know
boy.
that meme of that man that he's
I'm just glad Southgate is here to see this in the flesh.
Yeah, wow. He's not helped himself, has he?
He'll still play him.
He's got the ball
I mean,
there,
you
man.
just
He's
clear
done
it
well.
there.
Let's just
You
play
clear
it.
it.
Look how-
The
look
man's
how-
right in front.
Right, he's so
Holgate's right there saying to
nonchalant.
play me.
Right, he hasn't woken up from his holidays.
Jesus Christ, man. Right at the end of the game as well, like 3 minutes left. Get the ball up the pitch.
There you go,
Conor
Gallagher.
Gallagher coming on for 3 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks really happy about
bit
that as well,
chuffed
doesn't
about
he?
that.
There's your opportunity.
Yeah, 3 minutes, mate, to prove yourself.
Close the game out.
I thought you said Tuchel liked him.
He does.
There you go, son.
Right
3
way of
minutes.
showing it, innit?
Now you got to take your time, blend him in. Don't put. This is a high pressure situation. 1-0 up. Late
I
on in the
think
game.
like he'd be a good player for you guys on loan.
Honestly. He'd transform our team.
And he'd be the sort of player that your fans would love as well.
Yeah.
He was brilliant at Palace.
The thing is as well,
Rather than stay at Chelsea for 3 minutes.
that's what I mean. I genuinely think that he...
Didn't you
And
guys?
now he's literally... They're just going to put the ball in... Oh, I thought he was just going to put
You
the ball
guys
in
signed
the corner.
Saliba in 2017 and you haven't used him till now, and you're giving us shit
and
about
that-
Armstrong.
huh?
You're giving us bad stuff
No, but
about
now
our
he's
youngsters.
starting now, isn't it?
Yeah, but that was 4 years
Right.
ago you signed him.
No, 3 years ago. Yeah, but when we signed him, how old was he? He was 17.
I'm just
And
saying.
even he said, he goes, I need to go and play football.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Thiago Silva's going to give him man of the match,
Fair enough.
as we all more or less agreed with that in here. Flop of the match.
What's going
definitely.
on now?
Right, 1 minute to go. Can Everton do anything?
Hey, blow the whistle.
Showing that aggression.
Like they did in the AFCON, blow the whistle early. Let's go. Pack this up. Pack it up.
That was mad.
Yeah?
That was
Blow the
mad.
whistle early. If you've got any bets placed, blow it early. Let's go. Home time. It's a late kickoff. People got to get trains and whatnot. Let's just wrap this up.
Oh, come on, Blues. Come on.
It's getting sticky for the top.
Come on.
Long throw.
Win it. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, that's about
I've
nearly time up.
thoroughly enjoyed this match. Really entertaining.
It's a free kick. And is it Gallagher there? Kick the ball away.
Look at that.
Taking
a yellow for
That's
the
not the
team.
impression I'm getting from a future Everton midfielder.
Taking a yellow for the team. big moment there.
Oh,
Correct.
my bad. He's not going to play for Everton. Too much. 62 million. How much are you paying him a week?
I don't know. I'll find out later. I'm going to Google it.
Brilliant.
These Chelsea fans, I don't care.
Come on.
No, I actually do care. I hope it's not too much.
Ooh,
No one's there. Not a single
think that's
striker
it. I think
is in
that's
front
it.
of the goalkeeper.
I think that's just about it.
That's it. Boring Chelsea. Boring Chelsea.
That is it. That
Lovely.
is it. The game is finished. Chelsea have won it 1-0. It was all Everton in the second half, but Chelsea have won it 1-0. Matisse, congratulations.
Thank you. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Really entertaining match, end to end. Loads of chances, loads of corners, and more to come.
Yeah.
I don't like sitting on this sofa. Every time we sit on this sofa, we've lost.
Loads of chances.
Yeah. You not see how many corners we had in the first half?
You won the game 1-0 with a penalty. This is a boring Chelsea, man, like what they said. Right?
It is what it is.
Like,
I
listen,
said at the start, come here and
first
get your
game of the
points.
season,
go
you
home.
want to
Yeah.
get a win.
Yeah, just get a win.
I think I've got the full-time stats. Chelsea, 63% of the possession, 37% to Everton, 7 shots for Everton, 15 for Chelsea, 6 on target for Chelsea, 3 on target for Everton, 4 corners to 16 for Chelsea, 13 fouls for Everton to 9. Chelsea have won the game by 1-0. A Jorginho penalty from a daft bit of defending by Decore. But Everton showed a lot of fight in that second half.
Yeah, the fight is there. The final ball isn't there. The quality up front clearly isn't there. We're clearly missing the striker. Defensively, we were resolute. We've lost to a decent Chelsea team 1-0 from a mistake that we made. You know, our goalkeeper's not helped us today either. We've lost Ben Godfrey. We've lost Yerry Mina. We don't know the extent of either injury, but they looked bad on both accounts. So. Frank's got to do some work. He's got to go to the drawing board. We've got a tough game next week against a Villa side that will want to get a reaction at home after they've lost to Bournemouth today. So, yeah, it's okay. It's the first game of the season. I'll live with it. But
Do you think you're going to have to go out into the market and try and get a striker?
we knew that anyway. We've got to go out.
But
into
now
the
in
market.
particular.
We need to sign one by Saturday, in my opinion. I mean, if I be straight, we need to move like big clubs do. When big clubs need someone, they go and make a move. Again, this was spoke about on the Saturday show earlier. You know, when a big team have a player that they want to sign, maybe it doesn't happen. They move for the next one, but it's done within hours, days, minutes. Everton needs to do the same thing. If it's not going to be Brozier from Chelsea or Bashwari from Chelsea, neither of which are brilliant, I would say. I think Brozier's probably a better option. Then we need to bring in someone who can hold up the ball and will just be a little bit more aggressive. Because today, against Koulibaly and Silva, top players as they are, we didn't cause them enough problems. And that is where a Calvert-Lewin would have at least caused some problems.
Let's just run you through the scores from today in case you don't know all the scores of today. Fulham 2, Liverpool 2, that was the early kickoff at 12:30. Bournemouth beating Aston Villa by 2-0. Very impressive game for them. Leeds beat Wolves 2-1. Newcastle 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Tottenham 4, Southampton 1. That was after them going down 1-0 in the game. And Everton 0, Chelsea 1. Matisse, what game do you think will be last on Match of the Day?
It's tough, you know, because that Newcastle game, I was watching it on the Saturday Football Show. The Newcastle game took a while to get going.
Yeah, but there was goals in it.
Yeah.
And then it weren't just a penalty.
I think in terms of analysis, you want this game to be on maybe third latest.
I want it to be on last.
Really good game. Good tactical battle between the two teams. Sticky icky for the Toffees.
But listen, even banter aside, right?
Yeah.
Your first game in a Premier League season.
Under new ownership.
If that had been last night and we won 1-0 away, I'd have took it.
Yeah.
You just want to win.
100%.
And that's what you got.
100%. And like, I think when it comes down to us, Silva won't play every game. Obviously, he's man of the match today. He's 38. You can see why you need players around him. You know, he's great at marshalling the defense. He's quality, but he's old. So you need to put players around him. I think when Silva's not there, that's when I'm really going to be like, okay, can we play a back four now? Can we get more athleticism in the team in that back four and then push more players forward? But you come to Goodison and you spoke about the record before the game. We usually lose here. So I'm just, as I said at the start, get the points and go home. It's the first game of the season. There's still more transfers to be done and we'll hopefully get better football later on. But when Liverpool drop points today and we don't, then I'm cool with that. Furizzi, if you're watching, yeah, the grass works. It's good. The socks, is lovely. Lovely stuff.
So from now on, when you come in, no trainers.
Yeah, it worked.
The table reads Tottenham are top of the league.
You better screenshot that.
Right? Followed by...
They'll never see it again.
on goal difference, followed by Arsenal.
Screenshot the both of you.
First game of the season, we were bottom of the league, they were top. Bournemouth in third, Newcastle in fourth, but of course it was immaterial at this time. Chelsea down in sixth, and Fulham in seventh, Liverpool eighth, Everton down in 16th with 0 points. But it's the first game of the season, and as I said earlier, the champions, who Man City, they lost their first game of the season. Listen, thank you very much for watching today. For everybody who tuned into the Saturday Football Show earlier, brilliant. Thank you very much for everyone who's tuned into this game. It has finished. Everton 0, Chelsea 1. Thank you very much, Matisse. Thank you very much, Mike. And thank you to you guys for watching. Don't forget, we're going to be back here tomorrow. We've got another game for you. Manchester City versus West Ham. That's a very intriguing game. West Ham have made some very good signings. Scamacca, Maxwell Cornet. It's going to be really interesting, adding to the quality that they had last season. And remember, they gave City a very tough game last year. And City, of course, you know, they lost their first game of the season last year as well. So Erling Haaland in action. Make sure you come and check it out here on DR Sports. That game kicking off at 4:30. We're going to be all over that. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe here to DR Sports.